The little cacti.
Oh, dude.
Everybody.
It'd be nice if I unmute myself so I can say, hey, everybody. I'm a professional streamer. No, I'm not.
Day.
It's just a nightmare, and you guys, for some reason, live here with me in the nightmare. Anyway, yeah. So we just kind of finished a recap. I feel like we don't really need one from last week because or well, from 2 weeks ago, but basically to sum up, and if when Cactus gets here, we might do a recap anyway. So we'll kind of push forward from where we're at, and we'll do a recap in a little bit. But D's back. D, you're back.
Back again.
So, oh, did I do this right? I think I did this right. I'm just looking at the title of my stream. Is like, is it the right one? Yeah, I did it right. So, we're gonna do. We're doing a little bit more exploring today. Because you guys have just escaped your pursuers. You ran through the catacombs underneath the kind of desecrated abbey where you guys were hanging out. And you've kind of shaken your pursuers for now. I would say, in terms of things that are notable, Poe is clearly very sick. Despite his performance in the final battle there last time, you can definitely tell like there's something eating at him. He's kind of scratching here and there, and he's coughing and sneezing. A fair bit more than normal, so he's definitely sick. As far as where you guys are heading, when you guys kind of get out, you end up getting a long rest in, and your good buddy, the Dark Elf, whose name I forget, or the Drow, whose name I forget. What was his name last week? My goodness. Maybe I can find it. Hold on. Velkir. That was his name.
Dang, I forgot.
Yeah, Velkir. So Velkir, who was played by Kestrel, who was one of the players in the other group, he came over and helped last week. He casted a protection. What is it? What did he call it here? Hold on. He said that he's going to set up a private sanctum, which is I guess a spell or an ability that he has for you guys before he departs, so that you guys will have a safe long rest. So nothing could disturb you or attack you, and you get the full long rest that you desperately needed.
Oh wow, how kind.
Yeah, how kind indeed. Scribbles down to kill everybody with private sanctum.
I'm not surprised. Do it.
It's just a slightly better Leomund's tiny hut. In any case, you guys do find yourself. So if you zoom in on kind of the area of the map that you guys have been exploring, so I would say you guys were down here kind of at this point. After all your escaping and running, I'd say you come out somewhere over here.
Okay. Okay, so like a little jaunt.
Yeah, so you guys worked your way through those catacombs pretty quickly, and your pursuers might not know where you've gone. They may follow you through those catacombs, but they're gonna take some time doing so, and they'll probably have to deal with whatever remnants of undead sprites or spiders with hands that were left in there. So it might take them some time.
Damn.
Ouchie.
Yeah, spiders with hands was fun. Anyway.
That is epic.
It's like, so giant spiders, yeah? What if we gave them hands and they could just I don't know, grab people, run away? That sounds awesome. Anyway.
End up looking like a Japanese demon.
Yeah, it did. So, you guys were planning on heading towards what Sweet Tea kind of has seen before as a settlement of some kind. So it's a collection of houses. Um, she's never like she's kind of got to a point where she could kind of peer down at it like from up top a plateau, but she was not able to kind of traverse the cliff down or go any further, whether that might be from food supplies for the day and not being able to go far enough, or a multitude of other reasons. But you know that there are a collection of houses and buildings there, and Sweet Tea, I think, given your relationship to the area from your backstory, like I said before, I think you would know that this used to be kind of like a meeting point between what used to be a very big human kingdom and what used to be the elven kingdom. Right. This was kind of like the central hub where both could come and do business, or get to know each other's cultures, and it was managed by a noble house, House Valendar, which give me a quick history check. We'll see exactly what you remember of House Valendar.
Dun dun dun.
That's a 14.
14's pretty good. So the head of House Valendar at the time of, we'll say, its fall, was Concordia Valendar. She was a half-elven archmage. She basically it was because of kind of how her family developed that that house was the one that was, I guess, kind of brokering peace between the elves and the humans, and kind of showcasing that display of culture. You do also recall that Concordia's contributions to in terms of making that peace. There was a period of time after the Mistwoods developed that the Valendar estate started to come under assault by strange beings, some undead, different enemies, and the House Valendar actually aligned itself with a nearby tribe of orcs, led by an orc by the name of Warlord Ulzar, to keep the evil forces at bay. So there was an alliance of humans, some elves that were left over in the Valendar estate, House Valendar itself, and a tribe of orcs that were trying to keep these kind of undead and various enemies at bay. But inevitably, without the supply lines from the rest of the kingdom, they fell, or rather, they were overwhelmed and nobody ever heard from them again.
Sads.
Yeah.
So
Sads.
that is more or less what you recall of the area.
Well, damn, I relay that.
How long ago did this Valendar fall then?
The Mistwoods fell, the mist fell over the woods about, I'd say, 200 years ago. Valendar fell probably 10 years after that.
Okay. Just typing in 1 second.
Is this on the other side of the catacomb thing that had the dark seal? Is this the other side, like the other exit?
You guys haven't come out exactly into the Valendar estate, but you've come out nearby.
Okay, gotcha.
The catacombs that you guys just came out of, they would have been kind of sealed independently of everything else.
Okay. Interesting.
So are we just walking and we're scoping
Out
the
that.
estate?
How defensible are these buildings?
From what Sweet Tea has recalled, it would be there'd be at least several buildings. The estate was overwhelmed, but like there's a small fort. There's several buildings down there. There is the main kind of mansion house of the Valendar family. Um, so there's lots of potential structures that could be used as shelter. As far as defensible, you wouldn't know until you kind of get in there and see what you're dealing with.
Yeah. Do you guys think we should explore the family house just to get some answers, like why they didn't get help or why they were kind of like stuck back here by themselves type thing?
Here's my thing. We could explore this estate that the fawn is speaking of. But if it's been abandoned for centuries, it could have been picked clean.
True.
My concern is there is too many rabid cats in these woods.
Right. So do you just want to pass through then, Vlad?
No, we can explore if and he looks to Sweet Tea. If you think there is hidden value, I am okay with value.
Yeah. Me and Grog have come up here a couple times. You know, we haven't really gone in, so it might be worth a shot. You never know. I agree with him.
Noise.
Well, a party of 5 is better than just 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because, you know, he usually has to do all the heavy lifting anyhow. Sometimes I get tired and he carries me home. It's actually really cute. I appreciate you, Grog. It's a good time.
Aw, you smell nice.
I know.
Reading episode 36 and feeling old. Me too, Queen. Me too. We've been doing this for a while.
We can feel old together.
Yeah, honestly. Okay. So yeah, you guys. So if that sounds like you're heading, and that's the direction that you guys want to go, you can start traveling. In that direction towards the Valendar estate. As you guys do start kind of heading over towards the Valendar estate, Sister Arknell does kind of spark up, and she talks a little bit about her experiences with the Valendar family. She actually knew like some of the previous she actually knew some of the previous ancestors of Concordia, more of the pure elven kind. Less so before they became predominantly a half-elven house. But it was actually, the Valendar family actually had some royal, delineated royal elven blood running through their veins. And it was part of that kind of partnership that they decided to have with the humans that led to the creation of the Valendar estate, which kind of allowed the two peoples to start to coexist. So it was a very kind of progressive move especially for the elves, who really like the human kingdom back in those days was growing rapidly, and the elves had kind of kept to their forests while the humans had kind of rapidly expanded. There was a bit of tension, which, and the odd skirmish here or there, but they eventually were able to kind of come to terms that there was no need to fight between each other, and instead they were able to kind of make like a fairly decent peace between their peoples. And she actually pointed out that like her coming to serve the Silver Flame was actually also part of this initiative from the elves side to integrate more of their people into the human society so that they could understand their culture a little bit better, which is why she was sent to learn the way of the Silver Flame.
Okay, cool.
But as far as the Valendar family went, as far as she's aware, they were all kind of wiped out, and when the undead hordes came, and she describes, like, you kind of heard Grog asking about, like, why they didn't receive help or they were cut off from everybody else, and basically the trouble in the Undead's marshes started at the ruined capital and kind of spiraled out from there. So while the rest of the human kingdom poured through the eastern border crossing, or what was at the time the eastern border crossing, which is now the Platinum Fortress, the rest of the human kingdom left north of that were kind of left to their own devices. So they rallied at the Valendar estate. They teamed up with the orcs at Fort Ulzar and tried to make a final stand, or kind of hold as much land as they could, but they were eventually overwhelmed. And they were cut off, and they were cut off. At that point, the mist had already fallen over the Mistwoods, so there was no support from the elves, and they were already cut off from the rest of the human kingdom. So there was really no support to be had for them, and they were slowly but surely overwhelmed.
That's an ouch. I mean, that sucks, you know?
It's mighty responsible to just, cover one area and not the other. But I mean, that's history, so.
I would like to have seen the mist that is a elven orc alliance. That's as funny.
Half elven and human orc alliance, but yeah. There are some, like, give me a quick history check from Vlad.
Okay, hang on. Go over here, and then go up here, and that is a 22.
Vlad, have you ever had any half orc friends?
We have eaten an orc.
No no half orcs though.
I feel like maybe would he run into half orcs on the Thorsol's Iron Isle of Chains?
Probably not on the Isle of Chains. It'd probably be more animal kin. I mean, half orcs are relatively common, but half orcs got to come from somewhere, and primarily they come from alliances between human and or, like, any degree of human. So even half elven is technically half human. Some human and some orc ties. So they do. It's not unheard of for certain orc tribes, and especially given that kind of situation where it's basically team up or die, makes sense in those regards. Like, even an orc warrior or warlord would realize that it's better to team up with another foe that's living than perish alone to the foes that are undead and starting to overwhelm us.
Yeah, common sense.
Mm-hmm. Orcs are not necessarily mindless either in D&D. Like, some orcs can be quite intelligent.
Right. I'm just thinking of an elven orc half-breed. It's funny.
I bet they slam.
Yeah, their heads into the wall.
I was talking poetry. What are you thinking?
Physical violence. Let's go.
All right. So your guys' heading is towards the Valendar estate then?
Yeah, I feel like we'd probably come out on this ridge up here.
Yeah, so you guys would come out, and there'd be where you come out, there'd be parts of the Mistwood nearby on the northern part, and then you'd look kind of over, and there's more of like I say, you guys are kind of up on a plateau, and you can kind of see down into what looks like a valley, and you can see some buildings and stuff down there surrounded by a dense overgrowth of trees, which also kind of, like, it's hard to see where the Mistwoods begin and the Valendar estate ends because it's so overgrown by trees and stuff now, but you can definitely see that there is a bit of distinction between them, mostly because you can see buildings in the Valendar estate and you can't really see anything into the Mistwoods. But as you're looking kind of down, like, there's basically, you're up on these cliffs. There's this fairly large ravine that you really can't see the bottom of. And then on the other side, there's this other kind of plateau where the Valendar State's forest starts to sprawl from. So there's kind of a big ravine that looks to you, like the way that you're looking at it from where you are now, looks like it goes most of the way, if not all the way, around the estate.
That's interesting. Before we jump into this lower ground, I think we should take a moment to observe and see if we see any movement.
Yep.
Okay, agreed. Yeah.
Okay, everybody give me perception checks then. So you're scanning for movement.
Yeah, any threats or anything to be aware of.
21.
At 20.
Whoa.
Ooh.
10. Woo.
All right.
Oh,
So Grog's like, man, that bird is so cool. Whereas
Falls off cliff.
yeah, jeez. Oh, and hey, a wild cactus appeared.
Hello. Sorry about that.
Fren has finally woken up from his catatonic state of. It's very funny, Cactus. Fren has made a wonderful pixie in distress. For the past 2 weeks.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's so as a joke, but also not a joke. I kidnapped your character both times you were absent.
You know what? That's on me. We did hang off in combat. Yeah.
they're brothers to the leather. Sorry, the letter, not the leather. That's a different thing.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, that sounded way more interesting. What happened to Frizz? Her friend? What is this? What fucking week is this?
What week is this? All right, so basically, just a quick recap for Cactus from last week. Brandon, you want to do a quick live recap? I know we did an offline recap with D, but let's do a quick live recap. You summed it up quite nicely from last week.
Okay, so upon fleeing from the Whip Daddy and his cat boys, our group found themselves strapped for time, exhausted, exposed. Grok was always exposed because Grok wears a loincloth, but the group decided that sleeping in good Sweet Tea's abode was too predictable. So they searched the, what's it called? The temple. Yeah, the desecrated temple, and it was a little too desecrated to secure. And so upon poking around the temple, as is the trope, they found a staircase leading down to a hidden chamber underneath the temple, like a mirror chamber of the chapel above. And there was a old rickety door. We all know this at this point. You know this too, Cactus. Upon exploring the door after killing the feral thing, you and Petrova were set upon by a bunch of pixies.
God damn it, Cactus.
We later found out were death sprites, and they weren't pixies at all, and they totally carried you off into a catacomb. And so obviously Petrova didn't help you, and she went back to Vlad because of Vlad Daddy, and told them you were taken. So the group decided, because you are a very valuable pixie, to break the seal that even the priestess didn't know the age of it. We broke the seal despite the fact that wherever the other seal is, it would essentially open whatever darkness was hidden down there to the rest of the world. But I mean, the world's fucked anyway, so of course we're going to do that to save you. So we go in. There's spiders with physical human hands called Death Weavers. And then there's zombies who are like the chattel of these Death Weavers. and they hatch out of egg sacs. It was really gross. Sweet Tea suggested burning the egg sacs as we went through. Lad decided that was useless and a waste of time. So we ended up getting kind of like gangbanged a few times by a bunch of zombies and spiders because we didn't do that. And
And there's
Yeah.
no hard feelings whatsoever.
And remember, these spiders had 8 hands, so it got real handsy real quick. And then the group ran into this dark elf who was just fighting a bunch of these sprites, and he had apparently fallen through the ceiling when trying to explore the ruins with his crew. His crew got eaten and deaded, and so we explored these catacombs with this dark elf, Blade Singer, awesome, and came upon this like antechamber that had like something called the Death Speaker, who could like charm you and turn you into his thrall if you weren't careful. So and then he had a big spider mommy who was like the queen of the hand spiders. So like and remember, we haven't been burning anything. So we essentially got like attacked by 21 creatures, and 2 of them were BBMGs. And then
Oh.
Sweet Tea actually popped off a fireball properly.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
No.
because that
Zach, that's her second fireball, though, actually. Like,
I-
real talk, though.
Yeah, I know. I counterspelled the first one. It was brutal.
yeah. Thankfully, the Death Speaker had a bunch of charm abilities and blinks and did not have counterspell. But do you know who had counterspell, Cactus? You want to know who had counterspell? Our little dark elf friend had 3 of them.
Oh,
He
let's
kept,
go.
he kept counterspelling the Misty Step, and then eventually, we obviously killed the spider. The fireball took out all the zombies and baby spiders, pretty much, and we just started ganking this Death Speaker, who had been spending untold millennia amassing this army for the day that these fucking wards dropped, and we obliterated them with a fireball, and then the Dark Elf killed him with a lightning lash.
And just for reference, the Dark Elf or the Drow Elf was played by Kestrel last week because he stepped up and,
Yeah.
and jumped in because we had a lot of absences last week. So if he didn't step in,
Oh.
we weren't running. But he decided to jump in with a character, so we could run through there, which was nice of him. So kudos to Kestrel, and he actually
Thank you, Kestrel.
he actually like popped off in that game.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that character's really cool.
Yeah. I was cussing every time the Misty Step was canceled. I was trying to get that guy out of there. Counterspelled 3 times.
And because we have so much faith in your innate ability to not die, Cactus, the fireball totally dropped you into your rolls.
Yeah, it did. They took you out with Fireball.
Oh,
Okay, so there were 6 sprites that were just nomming on you because they were trying to like eat you, and the Death Speaker was trying to turn you into a thrall. So instead of allowing that to happen, Sweet Tea's like, "There's a lot of them in that circle. I'm sorry, friend," and just whip the fireball.
oh.
I did
Well-
careful spells, so hang the fuck on here. Alright?
Right?
Yeah, she did careful spell because a few of us got hit, like me, Kestrel, and you got hit. But unfortunately, with the careful spell, which was fortunate for the group, Jess almost rolled like max dice. I think she had like a 2 and a 4 and a 5, and then a couple 6s. So it was
Whoa.
like 42 damage or something.
So yeah, even at half,
Crazy.
Epic.
It was plenty to knock out Friend at that point, who had been being munched on.
But it's all good because we had a
funny.
contingency plan. I had abyssal magics for spare the dying that day.
Yes.
So all I
Aw,
had to do is
nice.
touch your little friend head, and you would have been fine.
And so now, basically, you guys came out of those catacombs, had a nice long rest. So if you're not at full health, put yourself at full health, Cactus.
Oh, okay, thank you.
And you guys have started to make your way towards the Valendar estate. Now, basically, Sweet Tea has traveled this way before, but she's never been able to like go down there, whether or not she's just not had enough supplies or didn't plan on making that long of a trip, as it is like almost a week's worth of travel away from kind of where she was. Um, she's just never made the effort to try and go in here. We did do a quick recap of the Valendar estate. Just to basically recap, it's an old. The Valendars were an old noble house that was part of an initiative from the elves and ancient elves and humans to create more of a cultural exchange between their races. So basically, it was a central hub for elven and human interaction before the human kingdom fell into disarray when the undead showed up. The Valendar estate was cut off. The Mistwoods had gone up slightly before the undead showed up. So when the undead showed up and started taking out everything in this area, the Valendar estate was basically cut off from any supply lines from the rest of the kingdom, and they were eventually overwhelmed. And that is all that you guys kind of know about that area. But this is where you find yourself. So right now you're basically on the edge of a ravine that's overlooking the valley of the Valendar estate, and you guys can look down the ravine and you can't really see the bottom of it, but you can see that across the ravine is kind of a plateau where this Valendar, like the forests of the Valendar estate start. And it's very overgrown, and you basically where we had just ended before you showed up is that Sweet Tea, Vlad, and Grog were doing perception checks to see if they could see any movement or anything in the vicinity of the Valendar estate, and Grog saw a really pretty yellow bird.
Nice.
But Vlad and Sweet Tea, you can see one singular pillar of smoke rising kind of towards the south. Maybe not like directly on the Valendar estate, but that you actually see it kind of rising like maybe at the southern edge of this ravine.
It is occupied.
I'm sorry, has that ever been a problem for you?
So
But there are
For-
people
for
alive,
point-
there are supplies.
for point of reference, that's like over in like this zone here.
Oh. It is not occupied.
Well, do you want to go see the people, or do you want to go through the buildings?
You'd have to pass through a ravine to get to those buildings.
Okay, if we don't go up the ridge, can we go like down south and then go to the buildings?
You'd have to go that way to check.
We're up here anyways.
Yeah.
I think we remain vigilant about the smoke. It's not a very vibrant land we're in.
Yeah, but why would undead have smoke and fire? They don't like fire.
I agree. Kind of odd.
Means someone's here. Now, I understand what you're saying, because that doesn't mean that, they have positive intentions. But it is to say that there is someone here. So we can either go confront them, or we can go through the buildings.
I know as far as I am concerned, it is obvious, but this group is not very conducive to normal, I would imagine. Even in this reality. You have a lizard, fawn, little pixie thing, scary pixie thing. Petrova nods in approval. Me,
Wait, how big is the smoke like signal? I guess you could say.
It's like
How big?
like a small pillar of smoke, like basically the equivalent of a campfire.
Okay, for like a small campfire.
Yeah, like small campfire or a chimney or something.
I vote we go rushing in there, guys, because it's probably like one person.
see, this is the other side of coin. Because we are not a normal group. So, if they are bandits, we are scarier.
Smash. Yeah.
We become the bandit.
All right. So what do we want to do, guys? Do we want to go to the buildings, or do we want to go to the people?
I vote people. Grok people.
The people. We need them. We need the information.
Out of curiosity, where have you guys been keeping Friend?
I
Our
think you
friend
were,
is currently.
wait, were you in Sweet Tea's pocket?
I
Who,
don't know.
who picked up Friend? Because somebody picked up Friend and put them in their pocket.
I think I did.
Okay.
Yeah, she took friend off Kestrel.
Yes. So you've just been napping in a pocket.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that was exactly the context I was hoping for. Friend is going to finally stick his head out of the pocket and be like, where are we? What happened?
We have bought real estate, and I waved my hand over the ravine towards the probably like really haunted looking mansion.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely. Is that going to be a summer home?
Well, we have to go talk to the caretaker first. See the smoke over there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to find out if they are friendly or not.
All right.
Oh,
hold up.
well, okay.
Do you want to go talk to these people, which may or may not want to kill us? Which means we may or may not get into a fight, but that also means that we possibly eliminate a threat, so we can go and loot if there is loot to be had. Does that sound good?
Well, that sounds alright with me. I'm versed in the ways of speaking good.
All right, roll tide. Let's go.
Woo!
You had me at loop.
By that sentence, burst in the ways of speaking.
What? What did you say?
It's fine.
Oh, Todd.
I can't help it. It's so fucking
No, anyway, okay, so you guys are heading over towards the smoke.
Yeah. We'll go see what living creature is stupid enough to be hanging out in the Deathless Domain.
How? Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, can we, like, because we're on some sort of cliff-ish ridge thingy, can we obviously keep an eye in that direction and, like, perceive them before we go up to them?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Is if you guys are gonna be like approaching cautiously, stealthily, trying to keep an eye out, sending a scout ahead. Like, how are we doing this?
I feel like we could probably approach steadily.
Oh,
What?
if you guys want, I do have message. As a cantrip. I have a decent dex of 15. So if you wanna I know you just got friend back, but if you wanna send him out, he would probably be the best for scouting.
Sick. Alright. Sounds
I
good.
mean, yeah. Do you want a companion?
Fuck yeah, I missed out on it last time. Let's do this.
So Vlad looks at you in like a silent approval that something so small and frail in his mind can be so ballsy, and he goes, "Da, this is good, Petrova, Belstriga," and you'll see Petrova like, and she's gonna go with you and just aid you on all your ability checks.
Huzzah.
Nice. All right.
Friend for a moment is like, oh no, wait, this seems familiar. Maybe this isn't a good idea. And then
Yeah.
he gets over it.
Friend suddenly remembers he was kidnapped, like in almost this exact situation, like less than a day ago.
Ooh, is this supposed to be white and is this supposed to be black?
Is it
Did it
not?
do it again?
Oh no. Okay.
It's white.
So this is supposed to be an image, and this is supposed to be black.
Yeah.
while you fix
unless
that,
your
we'll RP.
image is of the snow.
Bummer.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, well,
All right,
yeah,
hold
we'll
on.
riff a bit.
Let me just ignore that for a second. Let me
Yeah.
reload a table and
who-
re-upload an image.
whose pocket was I in again?
Man.
Okay.
Oh,
see
yours,
if
okay.
let's see if this works now.
I'd like to thank you for carrying me. I apologize for being an inconvenience. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but I do appreciate your aid.
Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah, it was no problem. Trust me, it could have been any one of us. It was no inconvenience at all. Kind of that you're small. So you just kind of rode it out on my shoulder for a little bit, but then shit got heavy. So I put you in my pocket. I hope that's not offensive. But you're safe and you're alive and you're about to do some scouting, so that's good.
No, I mean, it makes perfect sense. It frees up your hands, and you don't have to worry about dropping me, so I appreciate your quick thinking.
Man,
Of
is my
course.
upload so bad because I'm also streaming at the same time? Probably. Oh,
Oh, yeah, dude.
let's see. Hold on. Let's see if an image.
Async image is too large to, image is too large, width or height, fucking come back here, text box. Greater than 10k pixels? Why
can't-
is your image
It shouldn't
bigger than
be.
10k?
Okay, hold on.
But he's trying to upload a TMP.
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
It shouldn't be that big.
Bro, you can see the
Holy-
pores on that thing. What are you doing?
Okay, so you guys can't see it? I can see it. It uploaded fine for me.
Yet.
It's
Naturally.
fine for you, but yeah, but it says it's over 10k in either
Okay.
height or width.
Hold on. Let me fucking. Okay, let me fix. I hope I can fix.
Grab the image and resize it by like 99%. It should be
Well,
fine.
it's an export from Dungeon Alchemist, so I don't know.
Well, it's like a PNG or something, yeah? Or at least a JPEG?
Yeah, this one is. Hold on.
Okay.
So maybe I don't need to start Dungeon Alchemist and re-export it then. Hold on.
No, as long as you have it, just check the dimensions on it, and then resize. That's just an option in like Windows Gallery Picture, whatever the fuck that is.
Okay, hold on. So you want me to resize image?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Man, the width is 10,050.
Wow.
10
Damn.
10,050. Damn. Hold on, I gotta crack open one for that.
Just slightly over. Okay, so for future reference, can't make a map this big. Alright, I'll...
That's so funny, it's only 50 over, and Steam's like, absolutely fucking not.
I'll make it 9,500, I guess?
Steam's up very autocratic.
So wait, how big does it... Wait, what was the limitation, Cactus? Was it a file size, or was it
10K.
was it pixel size?
It was a pixel size of 10k.
Okay, so I'll put it at 9,500,
So
and hopefully that keeps
Okay.
most of my...
You have the ratio locked. You're not like.
Yeah, no, it automatically adjusted the height, so we're good.
Thank God.
Okay, I'm gonna save it. Hold, please. Look at, we troubleshoot on the Zai stream, mostly because Cactus is here, and
What?
if he wasn't, we would be
Hey,
hopelessly
guys.
lost.
Yeah, how'd you survive 2 sessions without me?
How did I survive streaming for a year without meeting you and David? Oh, actually, no. You know what? I know the answer to that question. It was Swirl.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, wasn't Swirl tech support before I came along?
Mostly, yeah, basically.
Oh,
Okay, so it definitely reloaded the table just now, but it's still
Yeah,
showing
no,
white.
I
think we
did
just
that. I
need-
did that on purpose to re-upload the background.
Okay,
So this is all purposeful.
so okay, so we
I do not
the two
believe.
of us, yeah, we should go back to main menu and rejoin.
Okay.
Because it looked like it reset properly, but we just
Well, no, I haven't uploaded the
didn't
image yet.
catch up on our end.
Oh,
Oh well, fucking.
I had
that'll do
so
it.
much
Never
saved
mind.
on the table. Wow. No, I had nothing.
Okay. It's taking a hot second to
join
upload.
first. I become the.
Okay, let's see. Does it work this time?
I see trees.
You see trees?
I see trees.
Oh.
There's trees.
Yeah, and the quality's still there. Awesome. Okay.
Huzzah.
Yeah,
Huzzah,
that's
we
qualities
fuck-
are.
We fucking did it. What the fuck is the name of your guys' group? We don't have a group name for you. Here's a friend.
We are
Okay.
the Wanderlust.
Ooh,
Uh,
Wanderlust. I like that.
what? There's a
I
Petrova.
wanted to play a very specific soundbite.
Here's
However,
a
it's
Sweet
very
Tea.
heavily
Here's a
copyrighted.
Vlad. Who the fuck else is in this party? Grog and Poe. Oh, you know what? I did save this as this whole group of people as fuck around and find out. Apparently,
Oh, well,
Team Fafo?
I like that.
FIFO.
FEYFO.
Fafo.
Fafo, yes.
Afo.
That's it. Sold.
Okay, wait. What the fuck is this group
Changing
name?
it now.
Somebody change the name in Discord so I can tag something other than Group 27.
On it.
There he is. Yep, that's way better than I was gonna type.
Okay, I do.
If you know,
Sorry,
you
can
know.
I have perms?
Oh yeah, hold on.
Yeah, perm me up, Pappy.
I want the
Okay,
perms.
save object as sorry. What do we call this? Team Fafo.
Yeah. Oh, Zai may not be hip with the cool cat language. It's a play on the phrase FAFO, which is fuck around and find out.
Oh,
So that's why it's FAFO.
Faye found out.
all right. Hold on.
We
So
we
save
found out, and it's the
save
inside
object
of
as
Sweet Pea's pocket.
Fo. All one word. Fafo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because it's an acronym.
Okay. All right.
Yo, Cactus, how do you make your miniature fly? Yeah.
Power of autism. You got to. You want. Sorry. You want that for Petrova?
Yeah.
I got you. I can talk you through it if Zai's okay with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, no, yeah, dude, go for it.
Okay, cool.
It'll add to the.
So what I do is I actually have a it's a go piece.
I was gonna say,
No,
yeah, isn't it
what
a
is
go piece or something?
Yeah, it's like a go piece. We'll do.
Not gonna lie, I totally forgot about Arknell, guys.
It's a reverse eye. Hold on. Fuck, it's a reverse eye.
Forget her better from week to week. It's all good.
Yeah.
Is it a checker?
Fuck is it?
It's that.
Oh, there it is.
That looks like it.
Yeah. Where'd you find that? Oh, it is the reverse side chip. Okay, it's a miscellaneous. So yeah, you just scale it down. You make it a nice color because you cannot change the color once you kind of lock them together. Perfect.
I'll
So
make it
then what
fleshy
you
red.
do? Yeah, hell yeah. So what you do is that on the left-hand side there are gizmos. Gizmos allow you to click on objects and manipulate them along certain axes.
Hey guys, somebody in
sometimes
chat,
right.
while they're doing this, somebody in chat roll me a d20, and that's the level of the challenge rating of the next encounter.
Wow. 1. 1. Is there a -0? If it falls off the table, can it 0?
Did we roll for
And
RP?
then-
2, lol.
Yes. Yes.
Then we do this,
Unironically.
and then
Okay.
real
And
careful with
before
it.
you link them, I'm gonna make her a little bit smaller because she is smaller than
Yeah, no worries. I gotta getting them into position in a 3D space is the hardest part because there's no isometric
Bigger
view.
than that,
It's
no?
only orthographic.
That's pretty damn close.
yeah. I feel like her head
I
would be
like-
at like friend's shoulder, like that.
Shoulder. Hey guys, did you know I like 3D stuff? No, I found that.
What? No way. I had no idea that you like 3D stuff. Wait a second.
Why did you move that?
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
no.
got my ADD.
Okay. Put it on like this. Put it on the crossroads there, and I'll get Petrova over.
All right.
Perfect.
Petrova.
So you just use that tool. You line it up as best as you fucking can. So I think Fren isn't even like perfectly center on his, to be completely honest. And then you
Yeah, I think
have
that's
you lock it in place, and then you cry because it didn't lock properly. So you do it again. But now you know for sure that it's centered, so that's cool. Right about there.
Perfect. Thanks.
Perfect. Okay, now you actually lock the fucking thing, and then you use the combine tool, put them together, and ta-da! You have a singular token.
Perfect. Now we're both flutterbys together.
This should say
Flutterby's.
Petrova, right?
Yep. Yes.
Okay, hold on. There we go. I think I fixed it. I'm gonna save this as FAFO.
Fafo!
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I spelled friend wrong. Hold on. Oh god, I spelled that so wrong.
FREN.
Jesus
What do you mean?
Christ.
It's spelled right.
Yo, you're my best friend.
No, I underneath, if you hover for long enough, he's always said your new best friend, but I
Oh.
said friend. I spelled friend so fucking wrong.
Oh.
Amazing.
Okay, it's good now.
So
We're
this
kosher.
is in players. FAFO. Fay Fum.
Hell yeah, man.
All right.
I smelled the blood of an orcish man.
So, as you guys kind of get a little bit closer, you can see the smoke rising probably like over here-ish, so I'd say like maybe 100 feet away, through a thicket of trees. So, yeah, this seems probably around the time where Fren and Petrova would go on their little scouting mission.
Yes, and as they're fluttering away from the group, Petrova's just gonna like be eyeballing Fren really intensely as they're flitting through the trees.
Ooh la la.
Yeah, her tail is whipping.
What the fuck is that?
Huh?
Who
It's
the
our new party member.
Who the fuck is Abe Sapien?
It's my wife. How dare you? I love her.
Who the fuck is...
Abe Sapien?
Abe Sapien's my wife. How dare you?
Wait, isn't this from Hellboy?
Yeah, you bet your sweat beefy it is.
Oh, that's horrid. It's a fish man.
How dare he's beautiful, and he's played by Doug Jones. I will have you know.
What
Oh,
up, Doug?
God.
I take out a piece of cured meat and I give it to Grog.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Abe for a second. I was like, fuck.
Nom 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 nom. Thanks, sweetie.
Abe
No,
is-
he's like, thanks, sweetie. And he does his pack flex. He's back to his pack flex, guys. You see righty twitch up, lefty twitch up.
Nice.
It's like a song, you know?
It's like an Old Spice commercial. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's both
Is,
syllables.
is
It's like,
Grog
thank
just
you.
Terry Crews in a lizard man suit? Okay. Alright, so Fred and Petrova are stealthily fluttering up the path? Or like steadily...
I would say so.
Okay, so give
Yeah.
me some stealth checks for the two of you.
Oh.
Fuck. Okay. Ah, I become shadow. Nothing. You guys lose sight of me.
Did you get...
Nat 20.
Jesus.
I
Okay.
rolled a 16 plus 2.
Okay. So yeah, Fred and Petrova basically both, yeah, they're so stealthy even the party loses sight of them. Now, that being said, you're able to kind of sneak up very quietly as you kind of get near the edge of the thicket. I would say so. Friend, you would get to probably just the edge, and you can see that this opens up into a clearing, and you're looking past this kind of relatively big rock, and you're trying to look at it, and you're looking, trying to get like a little bit of a line of sight over the big rock, and you can see like smoke coming out of like what could be a house and stuff, and just as you're trying to kind of peer over the rock and see if you can see any details of the house, the rock kind of moves.
Well then,
Huh. Alright. With that in mind, Fren is going to cast the cantrip message, and he's probably just gonna do it to Vlad because Vlad was kind enough to give him Petrova. And he's gonna whisper to Vlad, there seems to be a moving rock.
message comes back. Does it bleed? You should check. Send to my pixie.
Oh, okay. Well, can I I don't know, it's like sleeping. Can I do like an insight check to see if it's up to anything bad? Like, what are its intentions?
Sure. Yeah, give me an insight check.
Right.
Assist.
How's a 24?
Nice. So, friend, I just want to make sure I understand correctly. How much time have you spent in a stone mine or a quarry, or I don't know, looking at rocks in general in your relatively short lifespan?
No.
I was trying to make some sort of joke about his heritage, but it was too risky of a joke.
Oh, was it okay? Like on a scale of like 1 to Sailor Mars, like how risky are we talking here?
No, I mean, it's gonna be like, well, I'm not sure, considering he has dragon hide now. Like, maybe he's been looking some really closely at some crystals.
Fair.
Wait, he's made of dragonhide?
What? No.
So what I would say is that from this rock, it looks very rock-like. However, by doing your insight check, like you're trying to determine what a rock will do, a moving rock. And you haven't really seen a lot of defining features of this thing. You just happen to notice that it like kind of moved like from side to side, like it was kind of almost like rocking back and forth. And it was subtle at first. Now it seems to be getting a little bit more like kind of
Okay,
a bit of a sway going.
Now that I understand a little bit better about what's happening, okay, so instead of trying to figure out the fucking motivations of a rock, can my insight check instead be trying to figure out if the rock itself is moving or if something else is moving the rock?
Okay, that I can work with.
Okay, cool.
So with your insight check being that high, I would say, and this was kind of where I was getting to anyway, is that as this thing is kind of rocking side to side, you can start to see like some features. Like on one side of it, like you see like a big like not colossal, but like a big giant hand like reach up and like scratch the like scratch the back of the rock.
Uh-huh.
So It's
Oh,
a
shit.
sentient creature that appears rock-like.
Whoa. Yo.
Hey,
Hey, Poe, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Oh.
I have a Riveth.
what?
I have
It's a Riveth.
I have a Riveth.
Quick,
It's a
give
Riveth.
me 2 Constitution saving throws.
Um, 7 and 12.
7 and 1?
12.
Oh. Yeah, so remember how I said Poe was, like, really, really sick at the beginning of the episode? So Poe is basically, like, in the fetal position, like, fucking puking his guts up and, like, coughing up hairballs and stuff. Little
yeah.
bit of foam at the mouth. He is not doing well. Grog's basically had to carry him the last, like, let's say 2 miles.
Shit.
Yeah, and you don't smell good either.
Somebody help me.
Wet cat.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, guys.
I'm
But
looking, but it does nothing.
but as far as friends, Friend and Petrova are concerned, so Friend, this appears to be a sentient rock. I mean,
Okay.
it's got its back to you, but it seems like it's a
Oh.
fairly large creature. Just it's not looking at you.
Petrova flutters up like really close in your space and whispers in your ear.
That's Cynthia's stone.
He's stoned. Is that what I heard in Pixie?
Yeah. It's really broken Sylvan.
Um,
Like you can almost hear like the accent in Sylvan.
yeah. Regardless, Cactus, it appears to be totally oblivious to your presence.
Okay. Cool. Herm. Alright. Cause see, here's my line of thinking. Cause for this thing to be so close to like where that fire is, it's probably here for a reason. And if we figure out now if this thing, because if it's here to protect it, that probably doesn't matter, like, intentions or anything. Because it's like, hey, my job is to guard. So I'm thinking we continue sneaking ahead until we find something that we
Duh.
can talk to.
Because stones don't have eyes. Maybe he bleeds.
Well, to
Would
be
you
fair, I
like to
don't
fight
think-
it?
No, I'm not into that. Well, stones also don't have hands and scratch their backside. I'm gonna do another messenger to Vlad and
Okay.
just say to him that we're gonna continue sneaking around and going forward.
Okay.
Very good. So stone is no problem then. Go ahead.
No problem with me talking.
We will move up slightly if it is okay.
Yeah, that's good, because...
Friend, give me a quick
messenger
perception
is
check.
funny. Oh, yeah, fuck it, sure. That is gonna be a 18.
So from where you're at now, you can hear Poe coughing his guts up.
Oh no.
Is
Daddy.
is it reacting at all?
Doesn't appear to be.
I turn to Ark now. Can you not do something? Like, aren't you like a billion years old?
Oh damn.
So she
Sorry, I
looks at
love
Poe
Arsenal
again. She looks at Poe again, and you'll recall she did actually manage to stabilize Poe last time. So she does try to like cast some healing magics on him again, but it doesn't appear to stick this time. She just kind of says whatever sickness or disease has him. She says it's not. I'm not able to counteract it anymore. It seems to have progressed further.
Do you know what it is?
I've never seen its like before.
Poe, do you know what the fuck is going on with you?
Poe, do you want to go to the one-on-one before we answer that question?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello. Sorry. Everything it goes quiet for like a good 15 seconds sometimes. I don't know.
Oh, weird.
That's not good.
So basically, Sweet Tea just asked you as Poe if you know what's happening to you, and my response was, do you want to go to the one-on-one before you answer that, or do you feel like you have enough information to either answer that or not answer that in character, however you so choose?
I say yes to the 1v1.
Okay. All right, we'll be back.
Okay.
Hey, buddy. Oh, hi, buddy. Hello? Poe? Paul? Hello? Paul? Paul? I can't... Paul? Hello? Buddy? What's happening? Hey, Paul, can you hear me?
Hello?
Oh, there you are. Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay.
Something
internet.
funky going on?
Yeah, the internet's not being my friend today.
Oh, no worries. That happens some days. We'll do our best to work through it.
Yeah.
Basically, I think you and I have gone over this before. You are kind of aware of this, like, of the disease you have, as Poe. You know that this is the cat scratch fever. This is something that your fellow apostle of Throsol developed as kind of a further way to torture your people. And now he seems to have infected you with it as part of his pursuit of you, thinking that it might, slow you and your comrades' escape. And I think at this point you failed 2 of the 3 checks that you need to make to kind of keep fighting off this virus before it takes a permanent hold.
Oh, wow.
So you are... Like, it's up to you how Poe wants to answer this, because technically, yes, you do have the knowledge of what this is. You don't know necessarily how to fix it.
Okay.
But you do know that if it holds on to you for too much longer, there is the potential that it becomes a permanent, debilitating, like, basically disease. And what you've seen happen to your fellow Tabaxi is that inevitably they lose themselves to kind of like a werewolf, animalistic, mindless kind of, like, basically you would at certain points, you're not sure kind of what triggers it, but at certain points you would turn into a werewolf cat.
Great.
If this proceeds to the final stage.
Yeah, that's really, really cool, and I'm not gonna turn.
Oh, hey man, you got one more save.
Yeah.
So let's go back and you can decide how you want to answer Sweet Tea.
All right.
All right, and we're back.
All
So,
right.
Poe is coughing and sputtering.
My friend dying.
Gaius stepped away for a second.
Oh.
Should I answer anyway, or should we wait?
We
No.
can give her a second.
Give it a moment.
Oh, dude, I like all your green ones.
In the
Yeah.
interim,
Yeah.
in the interim, Cactus, is there anything you want to do with the rock?
Because I think. All right, so this is me trying to big brain this. Because if you
Can do
guys
it.
get too close, I think Poe's gonna like alert this thing. So.
Can I just run at it?
Just like sprint at it.
What a barbarian way to solve problems.
Yep. Brute force.
Maybe I try talking to it, and if negotiations go poorly, then Petrova from the shadows can do a
Wait, you can speak
stealth
sentient
strike.
rock, friend?
I can try.
Nice.
It's really
Petrova looks at you and goes, "You are."
I'm not thinking of parley with a rock, right?
Listen, most of my short life has been spent running into things and attacking blindly. I'd like to give diplomacy a try now and then.
Wait, what if you get 2 pebbles and you smash them together?
So this is why you are shiny? You are offspring of rocks?
Well, I mean, I suppose in a sense.
You have to get the rocks off.
Uh,
God, I love Petrova.
well, maybe we could speak rock to rock. I don't know.
All right, so you're gonna just walk up and tap it on the shoulder?
I have fucking friend emerging from the shadows with his roll of fucking natural 20.
shit.
Petrova should stay hidden just in case. No. She stays there. That's where she stays.
Bro's gonna get kidnapped.
Yeah, Petrova starts fluttering out, and I just see like Fred like pushing Petrova back into the tree, like no.
Puts one hand on her face, just very gently. No. Not, no. You stay. Right
Oh,
there.
no fun.
If talking doesn't
He
work,
listens.
then by all means, intervene. Yeah,
Definitely.
just fucking gonna flutter out and hit him with the clearing of the throat and a hail and well met.
So you make a sound and it just turns, and you can see it has like some kind of ruins and stuff like carved into it. And it kind of like if it had eyes, you'd think it was looking at you.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Or 30 feet.
friend waves, just hello.
Friend.
It kind of tilts its head a little.
I'm here with friends, and we simply wish to pass through. Would that be cordial with you?
It kind of looks at you, and then it looks at its hand. And it looks back at you. And it looks at its hand again. And then it picks its hand up and it tries to like mimic the wave motion that you did, but like really clumsily.
Oh, he's
he's
cute.
He's an iron. You guys wanted to hurt him.
You could
I
totally
only
Fred-
wanted to
Fred-
bite.
Fred was not expecting that, so he's gonna send another message, and be like, "Hey, I think he's chill as fuck."
If he is frozen, we will move forward. We are coming. So after I cut off that message to friend, I turn to the group and go, "They have frozen him in ice. It was moving rocks. We can move forward."
Okay.
What do you mean you froze him, but then it was only moving rocks?
A friend said that he is chilled,
I was
like
wondering
the
how
way you
long
chilled the wolves.
I was really hoping you were gonna group grab
Just-
the
just
party
grab-
and move them forward.
Asteria just happens to be there.
And Astarian's here.
So you guys are just going to start to slowly move forward. So Fred, while you're kind of interacting with this thing, what languages do you speak?
I speak Sylvan, Common. Oh, I speak Draconic, right?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. All right, I also speak Draconic.
that's it.
Yeah.
So in a language you don't understand, this thing starts making noise.
Hmm. I
What
should have
is he
taken.
saying?
Petrova, what languages do you understand?
Petrova understands Infernal and Sylvan.
Nope, you don't understand either.
Damn.
Watch it
Yeah.
speak like ancient or something.
So, yeah, Petrova just asks what he's saying if she can't understand. It's just a bush, literally, like hissing out at Fred, like.
What is he saying?
What is he saying?
So as the rest of the party kind of like catches up, Poe is like puking his guts up at this point. Grog is just holding Poe. This thing kind of sees you guys all come in and like up to it, and it again kind of tilts its head, and then you can see it kind of looks back to the house, and then it looks at you guys, and it looks back to the house. Give me some perception checks real quick, or actually, what's everybody's passive perceptions would probably be better for this.
18.
18?
13.
18.
Okay. Doesn't take much. You guys can hear like trees cracking and stuff moving around in like the south and north of you.
Well, shit. It seems we have company.
So from the north, you guys see another one of these creatures kind of like move through the trees, and from the south you see another one of these creatures move through the trees.
Aw, maybe they just are curious about us.
I wave to all of them.
I wave you.
They
We all wave.
We should do what you're doing.
they
Yeah,
all
I guess that makes sense. I mimic as well.
so they all kind of do all take very like almost mirrored actions of each other, and they all kind of tilt their head, wave their hand, and then the one that you start interacting with points towards the house.
Oh, well, it seems we're allowed in.
Sweet.
Maybe they are.
They're all just big little guys. It's through.
Just big little guys.
Maybe they want to defend against the undead.
Maybe.
Were they talking as we walked up?
Yeah, they were still making some noises.
It's not a primordial dialect, is it?
It is a primordial dialect.
Would primordial count?
You would be able to basically catch kind of like broken words. They're speaking. You would be able to recognize it at the very least. They're speaking Terran.
Okay. Vlad has primordial, but not Terran.
So I would say Terran is kind of like a dialect of primordial. You would then at least be able to recognize their speaking language of elementals.
Okay. So okay. So it'd be like kind of familiar in the sense of like there's elementals in the abyss.
Yeah. So you'd maybe be able to catch like broken words like guardian, protect, defend, and like you'd see like maybe like I guess you'd either see visible confusion, like it looks like these things have not necessarily seen other living creatures to interact with in a very long time.
Right. So I'll say to the group, they're of a plane, an elemental plane. They're a shield or something.
Can you ask them what they're trying to protect?
I have never attempted to speak.
Well,
I believe in.
you seem like the bold type, so I think you should give it a try.
Okay. I don't know. I guess Vlad would step forward, give some level of like his best regiment salute, and attempt.
The lead one kind of tries to mimic you, like gives you like the hand salute,
Aw.
like very sloppily, obviously.
Yeah. So he's like, okay, this is progress. And he's gonna try to the best of his ability to mimic the sound that he thinks means help.
Okay, give me a insight check followed by a performance check.
Okay.
Can I aid him?
No, it's okay. My Petrova is just nodding furiously with a thumb up.
I cast guidance.
Oh, that's amazing.
That can help.
Huh?
Okay, I rolled a 19 plus 6 on the insight. Oh, I'm gonna use the table dice.
Yeah.
But I will take that 19.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh. Insight's a D4 added, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so performance. Can I have assistance from Petrova?
Is she proficient in performance? You can only aid if you're
Oh,
proficient
no.
in that skill.
No,
I
it's
So I can.
okay.
In a past life, I could have helped you in that way.
Wow.
And you also get that that D4 added to it.
Nice. That's an 18.
Okay. So
Hey.
yeah, you make this kind of sound that you think is, like asking for, like you said, help.
Yeah, but it's as I'm like pounding my chest and like kind of saying I, like me.
Okay. So they kind of like, you can see it kind of has a bit of a reaction. So you've definitely maybe said something in its language, and it just kind of like makes some noises back at you, and you can maybe catch like some broken words. Guardian, master, wise.
Okay. So I nod very slowly so it sees that I'm listening, and I turn back to the group and say there might be somebody with information in there. Should we ask for passage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I gesture over to Poe, who's obviously being held by Grog, I would imagine, who's like obviously probably looks like shit, and he's like, and I'll try and say the word for hurt, and then I'll try and mimic the word it said with master by gesturing to the house, and then say help as more of a question.
Okay. So he points it at you, and he nods. He points at Poe, and he shakes his head no.
Leave him.
Ooh.
No.
No.
How dare you? I say, coughing up a hairball.
Okay. So I'd look around the group and be like, that was pretty straightforward. So who will parlay with this master?
I mean, I will.
I was hoping
Got
you
the
would
highest
say that.
charisma.
Yeah, I think the Fey folk should be doing this, and then maybe Grog.
Can't we all go in?
I don't think they want Poe beyond this point.
So to this to what they're like, they pointed at Poe, and you can see the one kind of behind Grog holds out its hand and gestures at Poe.
Oh.
Oh, like okay.
Trust
Okay,
the law.
maybe I'm stupid. Maybe they're saying that whoever's they're protecting cannot heal him.
Mm.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know the word for heal. I would think. So
Should we send Arknell with him?
Ah.
Because if she knows the High Elf area, like that old family, she may know potential information.
right.
I think we should all just try to go forward and see what happens.
I agree. We just carry Paul.
So you're
Okay.
just trying to step forward.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a bow to some degree. Because they're primordial, so like they're not really inherently good or evil. So I don't care.
So you, Fren, and Arknell, and Sweet Tea, you all kind of step forward and they don't react. The second that Grog tries to step forward with Poe, they reach out their hands and block your path, Grog. And
Damn.
they again kind of point at Poe and then point at their like outstretched open hand. And their hand is like the size of Poe. You can kind of like you guys can mostly get the sense here they're asking for you to give Poe to them.
Right.
Mino
Do it.
like rock.
Do it.
I mean,
Okay, so Grog just picks up the back gruff part of Poe's neck and goes, "You want this?"
Then
To the rock.
It nods.
Okay, what do we want to do, guys? And I still have my hand on Poe.
They are neutral beings who have specific purpose. They say purpose is to guard whoever's in
Oh.
this house. If
Mm.
Poe doesn't shoot that house, I don't think Poe dies.
Mm-mm.
hey,
If
hey,
Poe-
Zai,
Yeah.
what do they smell like?
Oh, these things? They
Yeah.
smell like sunshine and rainbows and the like nicest field of flowers you've ever smelled.
Oh, dude, fuck yeah. Friend will turn around and be like, I think we can trust them. Trust him to them.
Okay,
Yes.
so then I'll put Poe down.
They
and
also
then I guess
smell
Poe
like
do what
granite.
you would
Yeah.
like.
You should sniff things more, Pixie.
I was unconscious for several days at least.
Yeah, he
Maybe.
was
I
kind
don't
of in a
know.
pocket for a while, so
Yeah, you're
I had
mostly
to clean
smelling
the lint
pocket
out of my
dust.
nose first.
Just got like some pocket lint in his hair.
Yeah.
And an odd bit of goat. I don't know what that was.
Okay.
welcome.
So, so you guys are handing Poe over to the giant.
Yeah, I think at this point we can probably trust the giant to care for the sickly man.
Okay, so basically what the giant does is like you hand over Poe, and then it puts both its hands over Poe, and it's just holding him there. Like so, you just see Poe. You just see Poe's head sticking out the top, and the rest of Poe. Like Poe, you're completely immobilized. You have two ginormous hands holding your whole body, not like
Nice.
squeezing it like a tube of toothpaste, just holding it.
Nice.
Oh, well,
Well,
I feel so
alright,
safe
fuck
right
it.
now.
yeah.
so safe.
Nobody disturb me, please.
Nap time.
Yeah, you're just gonna take a nice nap, you know.
Oh yeah. Good
Yeah.
night.
Gute Nachten.
So, as you guys do step forward, you can kind of see the shape of the house a little bit more. So there's a bit of like an alleyway in between the two houses here. I'm gonna reduce your reveal radius just a little bit. Reveal range.
Yeah, you can't show us the monsters too soon.
Yeah.
No, but you guys can kind of
Remap
see.
is a battle map.
You guys can kind of see like the house has got like quite a few rooms in it, but there's a kind of a bit of an alleyway down the middle here that leads to the front door. And as you guys are kind of stepping forward here, you actually see the front door open, and the being that steps out of the front door is hard to describe. It's not a being that you have really ever seen the like of before. You can, like, as this being steps through the door, you can see that his limbs appear to be made of wood. He is accompanied by a, like, what looks to be a small deer that is made out of leaves and foliage.
Aww.
So this is the creature. Can you see this model?
Nice.
Yeah.
So this is the creature that steps forward out of the door. So no, I don't think any of you would have seen the like of this creature before. What languages does everybody speak?
Sylvan, Infernal.
I speak Abyssal, Elvish, Infernal, and Primordial.
Sylvan, Celestial, Dwarvish, and Thieves' Cant.
Trovis
Common,
speaks Sylvan.
common and draconic for me.
Okay. So you guys can kind of like it starts speaking in Primordial, and it sees that only a few of you can understand it. So it kind of waves its hand, and you guys can hear its speech kind of change. But then you can all understand what it says in a language that you understand.
Oh.
Neat.
And it just says, we don't get many travelers here. And he kind of takes in the traveling group of your party. He says, I don't recall seeing any of you before, except for that one. And he points to Sweet Tea. He says, you've been close before, but you've never wandered into my woods. You've never wandered this close. And he says, no one has for, well, I can't remember how long. It's been too long to count.
At least 3 years.
But
And then he kind of takes, stock of Fren, and he says, you are interesting. I've seen something similar to you before. He takes in Arknell and he says, ah, yes, that one I recognize. A great hero. That from an age long past now. And he gestures back to Poe. You bring one of the great enemy here to my grove.
Cough.
This is why
I look to Sweet Tea and Ark now, like, and gesture like you talk to him, you guys.
He addresses all of you, and he kind of like he steps forward like further out of his home and gets pretty close to you. And he is a very tall and imposing figure. Like he towers above all of you. Like he is probably close to like 8-9 feet tall. Like even Grog, who is super large for a lizard man, that you feel small next to this guy.
Rugby
He's as
Lord.
big as Dracula.
But I go to the gym, bro.
You do, and your head is the size of one of his biceps.
Nice. That's hot.
I'm the size of a finger.
That's awkward.
That's also hot.
Also hot. Don't worry about it.
Jesus Christ.
I'm the perfect size of.
Oh, pack flex.
Small.
All things fit wherever you want them.
Jesus Christ!
Ooh.
Alright. But
Let me get my baby oil.
he addresses
Is
Jesus.
no longer orange and is now in fact red.
Yeah. So he still kind of takes all of you in, and he poses the question to all of you. He says, I want to know 2 things. 1, how did you find my grove? And 2, why do you bring one of the great enemy here?
ask a question first. My eyes are super big, like orbs. Like I'm just awestruck. I'm so excited at this figure. I'm like, are you from the Feywilds? Wow.
And he says, I will gladly answer your questions once you answer mine.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Because I have so many questions. Let me tell you, okay? I have so many questions. I'm so excited. I've always wanted to be to Feywild, and I just never got the chance to go because this apocalyptic bullshit happened. And yeah,
He kind of
you know
holds up
what?
his hand to silence you, and he just says, I
Okay.
understand that you are a curious one. I've seen you and the large one before. I don't believe that you two possess or are inclined to give any or to do any harm to the woods or to the areas around. You are simply curious creatures, and he looks at Grog, or perhaps simple creatures.
I mean, that
Are
was
you calling me stupid?
But he looks at the rest of you, and he takes in the tiefling, and he says, "You are not from this world.
Absolutely not.
You stink of the abyss." He looks at Friend, and he says,
Thank you.
You remind me of another that I've seen through my eyes." And you can see, like, his eyes kind of like blink for a second, and they change to the same color as like the deer's eyes in front of him. There's a little yellow bird that comes and perches on his shoulders that
The bird!
its eyes blink to the same color as his eyes.
I turn to Grog and I'm like, I think he winked at me. We're doing good.
And but
Nice.
he says he looks at Friend, and he just goes, "You are but half the potential of what you should be." And he says, "I see the full potential of what you could have been, but it seems that you have forgone that path long ago." And then he looks at Poe again, and he says, "This one is not long for this world."
What? I'm not tabbing out to play that. That's crazy, bro.
Those are the sounds Poe is making right now.
Yeah, that's literally what. Yeah.
He's got like the worst case of dysentery.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I think Vlad would like put his scimitar down, like blade in the dirt, so it like taps on some stones, and he'd be like, "Well, can you explain what is happening to our cat? Because I think he ate something."
He says, "Well, your cat is one of the great enemy. I've warded my woods against such a threat, but it appears that somehow he's made it through my barriers, as have the rest of you. This makes me curious, because my magic is not easily broken." And then he looks back at the cat again, and he says, "Technically, this being you've brought here is afflicted by two such afflictions. One that affiliates him with the great enemy, and the second which will rot his mind. Rot his mind and destroy his body. Should either of those afflictions get the better of him, I will not hesitate to end his life right here. Or the rest of you, for that matter, for bringing such a being to my grove."
So about that, can you maybe apply the non-hesitancy to the healing of this cat, maybe?
Why would you want someone such as I to heal the great enemy?
Why not?
I think this requires a certain level of demystification. This cat I took from Chain Lord. Cat does not like Chain Lord anymore. Cat is with me. Cat is my cat now. So if you are talking about Chain Lord, Cat is not with Chain Lord. We killed Chain Lord's people to get Cat. Da?
Nice.
Yet the
Cat is
cat's-
willingly.
Yet the cat that you so speak of still bears the mark. He is not free.
Mark is like tattoo, as far as I understand. How do you remove mark? How do you remove tattoo? You flay skin. We can't flay mark because mark is below skin. Do I take out his bones? We'll do that if that is required to make cat not Chain Lord.
Yeah.
This is no, it's not quite as simple as that.
Krug's cracking his knuckles like
to-
here.
Really?
To remove such a mark, one would have to remove the source from existence.
Ooh.
So we are going the wrong way.
Well, that's all a matter of perspective. He looks at back to Fren. He says, "For this one, passing through my grove would be considered the right way. For the cat, turning back would be considered the right way."
Hey,
Ooh.
what about me? Are you gonna take me to the Feywild?
Shit. Come on, man.
And he looks at Sweet Tea. He says, "Your curiosity would be more aligned with the goal of your small orange friend here."
You know, I really do my best at crosswords, but this is highly cryptic.
You get the being that maybe the
Fren will-
primordial being does not like to be direct.
Yeah, crazy. Friend's gonna pipe up and ask a much more direct question and say, "My brother, is he past this grove?"
Oh no. This is the one you speak of. Currently fights on the waters, and, hell, much like my apprentice, will likely die there.
Oh.
Why would this be the right path for him? Like, I get that you're being cryptic, but then when we solve your cryptography, it's just a fucking circle jerk. So I don't understand what's going on here. Because you just said it was the right path. You just said it was the right path for him to go down, but then you're now saying that his brother's gonna die and he's on the water and he's not even through your path. So, like, you know.
Oh, there is one. That
Yeah,
won't-
like a reef.
There is one that won't let their brother simply die. That one is found on the other side of my grove.
I'm gonna turn to the group in like a fake huddle and be like, "Guys, what the fuck is happening? I don't understand."
We should just
I
do
don't
it.
understand what that last one was either. That was very confusing.
We just listen to the wind at this point? Like, I don't know, guys.
Are we like trickarooed? Like, are we being trickarooed by this majestic being who could take us to the Feywild? I'm just proposing this.
Does anybody have money?
Yeah.
Can
I
we
don't
flip a
think he
coin?
cares about money.
Sure.
Oh.
Why don't we flip a rock since it seems appropriate?
If you can remember which side is the top, then we can flip a rock. But with the coin, there's two different stamps.
Can
Friend grows a little claw and just scratches like an X on one side and like there. Now we know which one is the upside.
Okay.
Wait. I turn back to the being.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you're saying that this cat, you can't help this cat at all.
I never said that I couldn't help the cat. I said that I simply will not help the enemy.
But if you took the mark off him and made him not sick, then you would be taking away something from the enemy. Therefore, you would actually be doing like bad things to the enemy, which is good for you. So if you help the cat, then you help us and yourself because you're taking like a spy, or I don't know, a runner away from the chains. You know what I'm saying?
Your curiosity interests me, but your skills at listening are not quite as adept.
I don't think
Oh,
your logic is
Jesus.
sound, sir.
I did
So
not
wait.
create the mark, therefore I cannot remove the mark.
So how do we remove the mark from Sad Kitty?
I did say this already. You can remove such a mark by destroying the source.
Where's the source?
I know where the source is. I'm like rolling my eyes. Oh my god. So, oh my unholy, forsaken gods of
Oh
the
my god.
underworld. He's saying we have to kill a titan. Do you know what the
Yeah.
titan is?
No.
Anybody?
Nope.
I turn to the arc now. I'm like, oh, the old one. You know what titan is, yeah?
She says, yeah, well, we've talked about them a few times, like in our travels here. She's like, admittedly, I'm not any more well versed. She looks back to you and she says, you are likely the most well versed out of any of us as far as these titans are concerned. Next to
Okay,
Poe,
see,
who's
coward-
currently dying.
That's coward. I look to Sweet Tea and Friends. That coward with the whip and all of his little cat folk. He is not even the titan. He's like
Baby Kitty.
he's like prodigal shitty child of Titan by title.
Prodigal shitty son. Okay.
God.
I love Vlad's
Oh.
descriptions of things.
So what do we
see,
wanna do?
I think it was Win said take a shot every time he says cat.
Oh god.
Well, to the question of like what do we want to do, like I guess Vlad would look over the Poe and be like, what are chances of killing Thorso? You would know.
We
Oh,
can
sorry,
do
it
it.
was Queen. My mistake. Sorry, Queen.
No weaknesses, like no
He just lied to
hubris.
us and tried to say that he wasn't the evil one. After this here guy with the leaf deer told us that he was part of the evil one. So I don't know if I trust Poe, no offense. That wouldn't be a trap.
It's all
would not
good. we can talk about this later in more detail.
Well,
Quite an undertaking is quite an undertaking.
the problem is that you seem to be deteriorating every hour.
Oh yeah, there's a 50-50 chance I'll make it to tomorrow.
Ugh. Well, we can't make it back to the Isle by tomorrow. So, look, I know we've been through hell and back. Well, no, we haven't. You wouldn't survive hell, but we've been through an ordeal together. There's a certain camaraderie in avoiding death and a man with a whip, but you have to come to terms with the fact that you're probably not gonna make it.
No, that
Yeah.
can't be. Not after everything. Pope can't die.
Well, unless you know how to get to Isle of Chains inside of 6 hours, I don't know.
And so
What
at this
freaky face.
point, the being kind of waves his hand forward again. He says, "My, I cannot remove the mark. The other disease can easily be cured. One must just simply wish it away."
Well, can you do that?
Absolutely, I can. but not without good cause. Why would I waste such magic on one who serves the enemy?
But I feel like okay, listen, my friend, all right, my tree, my brother. I feel like we have gone through this logic where if you are taking away a slave from the enemy, isn't that a good thing? You know what I mean? Plus, we're basically telling you, I feel like
At
the
this
infringement
point, I
there-
would be healing a servant of the enemy. He cannot break his chains, so to speak, by me healing him. He can just recover
That's a
from
good one.
he can just recover from the affliction that currently, well, like as he says, may end his life tomorrow.
Then how about
Hey.
this? We are clearly motivated to help our friend, and we're willing to go to great lengths for this. If that isn't motivation enough for why we would destroy this Titan, then I don't know what else you need to hear. Friend's getting a
let's-
little bit mad.
literally, let's talk strategy. So if we're telling you right now that we're gonna go over and we're gonna try to kill this thing of chains, you know, that is barking up your tree and shit, then why wouldn't you help us accomplish that and take a Titan out of this world that is close to your grove? See what I'm saying by the logic train, too, you know?
My goal is to protect. By weakening my magics, and worse evil could potentially roam this world. But I must ask, is it customary where you are all from to simply come and question one whose home it is without even asking their name or why they're here, what purpose they serve? You ask all these things of me, but you don't even know who I am. Why should I help any of you?
Big jerk, that's what you are.
Ooh.
What? That's fair. Let's start over. Who are you? What do you lack? What are your hobbies?
What do you
know,
need?
We can take a nice walk amongst your grove so you can let us know who you are and you can spill your,
Sorry.
proverbial tea. Bless you.
I like your
Thank you, darling.
yellow bird, sir.
And he just simply responds and he says, I am one of the most ancient guardians of this world. He says, I remember when the one they call Fraldari was born, as with his two brothers. They were but young beings when I was already ancient. I remember seeing the first trees take root. It has been many lifetimes that I have seen the years go by. Many kings, many queens, many monarchs, kingdoms rising and fall, and I have seen them all. I am Durai, first druid of this world.
Oh shit.
Boom,
Dang
boom,
it.
boom.
My god, calling on the turtle.
Whoa.
Where
Okay,
is the turtle?
Okay,
Oh
wait.
my god.
So so can I add in? All right. So I do want to kind of point out that I did start this conversation. With
I'm
us.
alive right now.
If you've maybe been to the Feywild, or if you're from there, I did start that.
She did. She was expressing quite the interest in who you were.
But I'm still curious about that question. Have you been to the Feywilds?
That is where my essence was crafted from.
Oh,
Epic.
My eyes just go into orbs. I'm like, oh, amazing.
Okay, so you are Durai. You are number one. You have number one fan now. Because you are oldest tree, oldest druid. So, well met. I am Vlad. You've met Sweet Tea. Anybody else want to introduce themselves, or should I?
I'm Fren. That's Poe.
I am.
See, you must know my mom then. My mom was actually a dryad nymph thing from the Mistwoods. So, but I haven't seen her in a really long time. But anyway, that's here nor there. I think we've kind of gotten to know each other. I'm just really listen. It's off topic, so we'll talk about it later. But I would definitely like to talk about the Feywild. I do have lots of questions.
Your
He
mother
just-
was a tree.
He just responds. He says, "I remember the Great Separation. 'Tis by my magic that the Mistwoods remain sealed to this day."
Wait, why?
To keep the evil there sealed within was the Elf Queen's final wish. Was that her realm be sealed so that the evil that was infecting her people would not seep out into the rest of the world.
My parents weren't evil and they were locked in there. I never got to see them again.
Not many who were trapped within were evil, but many did let their children escape. I ferried a few through the Mistwoods myself over the years, but even I can't see into those woods any longer. The evils that were within were starting to overwhelm even powers such as myself. And that is where the infection of this world began.
Wow. Well, son of a birch, that's
Not me going to look at the world map. Hold on.
I guess that's why you're here, because this was the first outpost from the elves, maybe?
I was here to teach my apprentice. I took a particular interest in one. Now he fights on the waters. I see him through the eyes of the animals. However, he will likely fall. Wasted opportunity.
I'm
Sad.
sorry about your understudy practicing some self-actualization and independent adventure. I'll stop talking now. So no, I won't stop talking. So how can
We literally, all of us waited. All of us knew that.
I
I have a last ditch argument if we need one.
I think we are okay because this is where I will ask you, Durai. We obviously cannot save your understudy or the person who is mentoring under you. You can't save our kitty. I won't say cat anymore. Fuck. You can't save him from the chain that is bound around his soul.
The statement
But-
you make is actually not true.
Which one?
There is one among your party. Though the bond may be lost, the presence is still there. Perhaps my understudy can be saved to pursue his destiny. Depends
So
on the
this is where
actions
I'm
of
going.
one.
What is it you need in order for us to have you forfeit maybe one wish just to ensure that we don't lose our best archer?
No, you should make it too. I want to go to the Feywild. Fuck.
I would like to test your group. It is no small feat that you've found this place.
Bring on the labyrinth. Let's go.
No one has come here in countless years. Despite the fact that you bring an enemy, I do believe this warrants some form of
misery.
some form of trial.
Of course. We will do your trial.
Very
Does
well.
nobody do anything just to be nice anymore? Like, this is whatever. Anyways.
Yeah.
It is training seminar. When you go through trials, you suffer tribulation, you get stronger, you get less pussy. You
That-
become more manly, more womanly, you become bigger. We do trial.
There are 3 tests in my trial. They will test different aspects of your character and how you respond to certain situations. And should you pass these trials, and perhaps if my apprentice survives, I may heal your friend.
That's not.
May I ask, who is this apprentice?
What does May?
This apprentice that you ask about
It's a
is
month.
the heir to House Valendar.
Valendar.
Would Fren remember that name?
So he's going to give 2 pieces of information. So he's going to say he's the heir to House Valendar and the last son of the Grey Moon clan.
Okay, so he's elf. Da?
Sweet Tea, roll me. I think you're the only one that would be old enough potentially to do a history check here.
I'm guessing he's a half elf. I got a 9. So.
You got a 9?
Like, but I'm just gonna blurt out. He's
I cast
probably a
guidance.
half elf.
Yes,
Add a D4. I cast guidance.
Okay.
Add a D4.
Okay. D4. Adding D4. Adding D4. 3. Sick.
So 12.
12. Yeah.
So,
Oh.
well, I will say that that is not necessarily high enough to determine, I guess, exactly what you're looking for. Last son of the Grey Moon clan does not sound elvish.
Oh.
Human?
Humans don't typically have clans.
Oh, this is about that, it's the interbreeding between the orcs and the elf humans.
Okay, so is he an orc?
Friend, give me a quick history check.
Yeah.
If you haven't already got it.
Yo, are we gonna steal Rookley?
Cast guidance on myself.
Yeah, you can do that. That is a thing that you can do and should do every single fucking time.
Just
Pro-
always assume I'm casting guidance unless there's a reason for me
No,
not to, because otherwise I'm gonna.
I
forget.
will
This isn't Baldur's
absolutely-
Gate where I can just click the thing every time. Anyways, 13.
13. You recall, not from necessarily your memories, but from memories that you previously had access to, that you may know somebody that fits that kind of description.
Okay, yeah. Alright.
But you can't recall the name with a 13.
Can Petrova? Oh no, she has to be.
Proficient in the skill.
Yeah.
But you recall at least.
Did
that-
you know Petrova is a professor at history?
What? No way! But yeah,
I was
so
good for my age.
you have a memory of a memory, is basically the best way to describe it. A memory of a memory that's not necessarily yours.
I mean, I'm just like, I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to say here.
No, that's all the information I'm gonna give. But in any case, he believes he's given you enough information to work from.
Yeah.
And he says he says to pass the first of my trials. He says, I will show you into my home. You have the ability to explore and see what it is that I work on here, and in order to
Wanna ask
maintain the
before we
balance.
start.
Pardon?
I just wanna ask before we start. I just wanna make sure of the language that we're using here. So if we do the trials, and if we find your acolyte and we save him, then you will help us save our cat. Right?
Oh, you and your friends here cannot save my acolyte. That must be left to another. You perform these trials. We'll see if my acolyte survives. All you can do is focus on the trials at hand.
Well, it just sounds like you're asking us to do stuff, but you're purposely not making assurances to help us do anything.
I will not let your friend die incessantly and needlessly so. But there are contingencies that I must have in place. Do you really trust that your friend is your friend? How do you know he will
I don't
not
have any
betray you?
friends here.
Rude.
How do you know he will not betray you? How do you know this one from the abyss won't betray you? Or the one who has traveled through time herself? How do you come to trust?
See, I believe I found myself in something that a lot of zealots and the hokey pokeys call divine providence, because my only purpose here is literally to kill these titans. So this is the one time you're going to have an abyssal that has a single focus of helping you in your situation. In every other instance, I make you my dinner.
He
Love you.
kind of lets out a small chuckle and he says, "Oh, young one, I would love to see any of your kind try."
This is why we have
Well-
abyss and you have all these trees.
Well, I was going to say something beautiful about hope and all that, but I suppose that that has passed. Anyways, shall we start the trials?
Down. Bring it.
Nah,
He says, "By all
nah,
means."
I am hungry.
He steps aside and he says, "Enter my home, explore as you see fit."
Okay.
He kind of points to
Go into that dude's house.
he does let the elemental let Poe go, and he just kind of holds up his hand to the elemental and says, "It's fine, let him be." He indicates to Petrova and Arknell, says, "You two must remain outside. This test is only for
But
these.
why?
This test is only for these 5 to show their true purpose, to see if they have what it takes."
Sweet.
Roll
Well,
Tide.
Dad, I don't want
Let's
to.
rigmarole, peeps.
Roll. All right. So
Oh yeah.
you guys enter into the first room of the house.
Oh yeah. Yo, it's a escape room. Let's go.
Holy shit, a house! I haven't seen one of these in ages.
So this room has 4 rooms connected to it. Here, I'll just try and make sure I clear out enough of this. I know you guys can see into some of the other rooms. But basically there are 4 doors. There's one here, there's one here, there's one here, and there's one here. And the door you came through. So technically 5. But one leads outside.
Five doors.
So, in this room, this seems to be a central kind of study of some kind. As far as for items in this room, there is a very large book open on the table in the center of the room. There is a small bird cage on the north side, a treasure chest on the east side, and then there does seem to be kind of like a like those like chef's dishes where they kind of remove the lid. That's what this thing is here. Like where but it's currently covered.
Oh. Okay,
Nah.
so wait, just to double clarify,
Bird's
this
cage.
way is north.
Yes, that way's north.
Is this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
So birdcage here. Covered food here. Book. Treasure chest.
So we're in an escape room.
And 4 doors, yeah. And I'm gonna run to the bathroom while you guys discuss.
I want to
Alright, so
snack.
I think we should start breaking things. Because
Use
if I know
fireball.
anything about escape rooms, is that they really hate it when you start breaking stuff in them. So that's what we should do.
It's a great idea. Someone will come in and then we'll kill them.
Yeah, and then they have to let us out, and then we win.
Yep.
Nice.
I love how we
Yeah,
both
this
made a
is-
north arrow.
Oh shit! Did you also? Where's yours?
Made a white one outside the house.
Nice.
Motherfucker started using east and west, and I was like, oh fuck! Well, hold on, that's not helpful. I don't know where north is.
Pretty minds think alike. Hello.
All right, so everything's probably symbolic, right? I would maybe assume maybe. So I would assume the treasure chest is greed, birdcage potentially life, book is knowledge.
Food is gluttony.
No, food is snack. I'm going for food.
Damn, and here I was thinking like, that's probably the last one we should open, right?
Guys, because Grog is dumb, guys. You gotta convince him,
I see. Oh, you know what? Grog should smell if there's like a turkey leg or something in there.
Yeah.
True.
All right.
Grog's halfway through that turkey leg and he realizes it's a wax prop.
Oh,
Still tastes like chicken.
All right, guys, I'm back. Should I be concerned at Thru's message? This is a test of character. Let's break everything.
Nope.
yeah, exactly.
Nope. It's all
Thru
good.
was just being clever.
I see. Okay.
Alright, well, here's a question for everyone. Do we do things...
Oh, I forgot about this because it was covered by fucking Vlad. This
Don't
Yeah,
blame
what
me.
is it? Shiny.
is a seeing stone. It appears to be showing images of a faraway event.
Oh, I want to see that. Whoa, sorry, traffic.
So you're looking into that?
yeah.
All right, so you and I get to go to the one-on-one.
Yeah, yippee!
P.
Hi, Cactus. Oh,
Like home.
hi there. How's it going? This is
Hello.
So you're looking into this seeing stone. When you look into the seeing stone, you see Riz.
Oh shit, my brother!
He is currently in the grasp of some very large creature and under the water. And you can see him heading towards a very large figure underwater. He's being carried off by the looks of it.
That's probably not good.
And then you see this seeing stone flash to, other faces that you've seen in Riz's memories. You can see it flash to the face of Rukli, Elijah, Wallace. These are people that you've seen, but not necessarily, like, you don't personally know them as friend. And then you can see that there seems to be a particular focus on one particular being on the ship, and it is a fairly old-looking druid who as you're now kind of starting to recall, there is a half-orc druid that's you remember fighting alongside Riz before your memories were severed.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah. And you get a feeling that that might be the apprentice that Durai is talking about.
So do I see that I don't even actually remember his name, but the half-orc dude,
Yeah.
is he with Riz?
No. He's on a completely different boat.
Oh, okay.
He seems to have been fighting more side by side with Elijah and those on the front line of that last fight, which you weren't. I realize you weren't there for, but as far as Laura's concerned, as far as like who he seems to be more of a frontline fighter, so he hasn't necessarily fought shoulder to shoulder with Riz.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus, Joey. Okay.
Oh, Joey has things to say.
Yeah, Joey is upset. Okay. And then I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, of fucking course. We can't just have nice things. Wisdom. Ooh, 13.
13. Oh man, that's not enough.
No. What is it? Wait, I cast guidance.
Okay.
15.
Unfortunately, still not enough.
What's the DC on that? Hello?
You're going against the first druid. What do you think the DC is?
Fucking 30? What? Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
what's 21 plus 11? 33.
That is 32,
32.
my guy.
So you take 32 points of psychic damage and you are pushed back against the wall. So as we get back
You're kidding me, right?
Nope.
Zai, you know how much max health I have, right?
How much exactly?
27.
How do you have 27 max HP? I feel like that's incorrect.
I'm a pixie sorcerer. I don't know what the fuck
For
you
level
think.
5, though? For level 5?
That's-
Okay, sorcerer is what, a D8? There's no conceivable way you should have 27. Are you sure you've rolled?
Well, because see, the thing is that I have a sheet that auto rolls for me.
Oh, so it's not ever taking the minimum. Hold on. So, in most...
It takes the average.
Eee.
So that's 4.
See, that's horrible.
Plus my con of 13.
Oh, your con is low for a sorcerer. That's pretty rough.
Yeah, I have a con of 13.
I feel like, yeah, you should...
I mean,
so,
if you want to knock me unconscious, like, that's fine. I'm not going to argue with that. But I was like, that's a lot of damage.
Oh, it is. That's kind of the point. I'm trying to scare the rest of your friends. But... Yeah, I wasn't expecting that to knock you unconscious, but hey, somebody will have to heal you. We'll roll with it for now.
Nobody else does that. The other heal person is outside.
No, there's these other guys. There's some people that can heal here. Okay. But I think what you should do is maybe re-roll your health. If you're using D&D Beyond or some other system and it's just taking the average, that's probably screwing you pretty badly, because if it's just taking like 4 or 5 and adding 1 each time, that's pretty brutal. Like, the way that HP is supposed to be done is you roll your... So for the sorcerer, correct me if I'm wrong, it is a D8 for the hit dice, right?
Let me look.
I believe it. I haven't played a lot of sorcerer myself, so I believe it's a D8.
Yeah, I know. This is literally my first sorcerer character, like, ever.
Yeah. I believe it's a D8.
No, it's a D6.
What? Are you only a sorcerer? No multi-class?
Yeah, dude. No,
Wow.
no multi-class.
Sorcerer gets cucked with wizard? Really?
Yeah.
Holy. Sorcerer.
That's from D&D Beyond.
hit
D&D Beyond says
dice.
1d6 per level.
Wow. Okay. Then, yeah, I guess it could be 27. Shit.
Yeah, dude.
So, yeah. All right. Well, 32 damage. You're down. Let's go back.
I mean, yeah. I see now. See, Zai, I'm gonna sincere DM, and we're in a side by side, or 1-on-1, whatever the fuck. His armor class, because I do cast mage armor every day. I think I've said this before.
Yeah.
So his armor class is 19. So that's why it hasn't been an issue of him only having
saving throws
27.
is the issue.
However, I did not account for this. That's on me. So what did you say it was? 33 damage?
32.
32. All right. What the fuck is 27 minus 32? That's Jesus. 1, 2,
Negative.
3.
It's
And
not
negative
enough.
5.
It's not enough to kill you dead. I have to do double your HP to kill you dead. It is enough to put you down.
Yeah.
But you're fine. You'll just be unconscious and flung against a wall very violently.
All right, cool. We're gonna come in
We're
hot.
gonna come in
and then,
hot.
And hits the wall, unconscious.
Ooh. Ah. All right, guys. Hey, we're back. So all of the rest of you see Fren touch this seeing stone, and you can definitely tell he's like viewing something or seeing a lot of information. Then you suddenly see him get flung against the wall, almost like breaking and cracking parts of the wall. He's flung with so much force, and he's unconscious.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
He makes like a little squeaky toy noise, I'd like to think. Yeah, dude just really hits the wall like
And you hear a voice kind of ring out, and he says, "One of you has already failed. Are you the heroes that you're meant to be, or simply charlatans like the one you fought before?"
Oh shit.
Oh dear. So I get down on the ground and I try and figure out how to administer like battlefield first aid with my pinkies, because like me in relation to friend is really scaled differently. But I'm gonna try and render field first aid with my medicine, if you'll allow me.
Yeah. I mean,
dude,
does
fucking CPR and a hamster.
does anybody else have any healing?
No, you just axed us.
Oh.
No, I've realized that. I think, if Cactus did point that out,
Yeah,
that he is the primary healer, which, man, that blows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said you left the other healer, you forced them outside.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So I would say give me a medicine check. Are you proficient in medicine, Vlad?
I am not.
You can always still try for the check. We'll just see how effective it is.
I rolled a
guess
13
I-
plus 3.
16. I would say with a 16, you're able to stabilize Fren so that he's not rolling death saves.
So I use the pads of my pinkies to do very light chest compressions. And then I am not going to administer mouth to mouth, so I go Petrova, go. And so I'm doing chest compressions, and Petrova's doing mouth to mouth, and we stabilize him.
Petrova
You just
actually...
hear a
So you
very
try-
soft damn it.
You do try to summon Petrova, and you actually find that you can't.
I forgot. I just start blowing.
Yeah.
Whoa. That
That's-
doesn't make it a
So like maybe it's like my rancid sulfur breath. Like it's
Yeah, it's
like it's like smelling
so
salt.
Cactus, when you wake up, it's just gonna smell like dog shit.
Oh, smelling salts. Come on.
It's gonna smell so bad.
No dog shit.
Anyway, he says, 1 down, 4 left remaining, and you're only in the first room.
Yeah.
Guys, we shouldn't touch anything.
Is
What a
Friend
crazy concept.
like alive but unconscious, or is
Fran
or
is
he
is stable but unconscious. Vlad, as you're still kind of like relatively close to Fran and what happened, you were near the bird cage there, right?
Yeah.
So,
Just investigating it.
give me 1 quick second here.
I put Friend on my shoulder. Give him like little like finger taps on his back. You'll be alright, sugar. It's fine. You'll be okay.
Just vomits a little bit of blood.
Yeah, it's gonna be all right.
Better out than in.
Get
That's
out
what I
of
always say.
his life.
Vlad.
Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
Inside the bird cage, you see a bird that you recognize from the abyss. It's called a roc, an ROC.
Yep.
You're aware of this bird because it's quite a versatile creature. It's sometimes used for battle. This appears to be a fledgling, so it's quite small. But they grow to be the size of like a small wyvern. And many of your compatriots were, folks who used rocs.
Rock riders.
Rock riders, or use them in combat, train them for combat. You recognize this as a very kind of, proud creature of your people in this cage.
In a very rare instance, I feel this overwhelming urge to want to keep this fledgling and raise it to be my own.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm instantly like, okay, what am I like? What is the energy I'm getting off this rock? Do I feel like, can I insight check this and see if this is actually something from home or if this is an illusion?
You can try and give me an insight check, and I'll let you know.
Okay. Yeah, okay. My insight's +6. 9.
Can I help you?
Do you have proficiency?
Yes.
Yeah, so you
Can I be helped?
Yeah, you can aid
I cast guidance.
from your unconscious state.
8.
Ah, bummer.
So 9.
Yeah. It appears to be a real rock fledgling, and it's kind of making like a cooing noise as if it's like, looking for its mother or looking for, something to feed on.
I'll ask it in Infernal, and I'll be cooing, but it'll sound so guttural and ugly to everybody who can't speak Infernal. I'll be like, "Oh, are you hungry, little one? Would you like something? You look a little thin."
Where did Friend disappear to? Oh,
Friend's beside.
Oh, okay. Sorry, he was just totally covered by sweet tea.
I heard you in Infernal.
Okay.
And I have like, what's it called? Salted meat.
Okay.
So I just handed.
So while you're doing that, Vlad, Sweet Tea, you're nearby the book on the table there.
Yep.
Do you like have a look down at the book, or what are you doing at the table?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So the title of the top of the first page, you see it reads, the Secrets of the Mistwoods.
Okay. It's closed, right?
No, it's open.
Oh, and that's
That's the
text. Okay,
top. That's the top of the first page.
Okay, I read that, and I look up and I go, guys, hang on a second. Let's look at where we all are. We were all drawn to something for a reason. The title says The Secrets of the Mistwoods. And let's be honest, everybody knows that's exactly what I want to know. So why would that be the first thing at the top of the book?
Speaking of grog, what's your favorite thing to eat?
Everything.
So there is a delicious smell coming from that chef's dish
Oh my
beside
god, it's
you.
the turkey leg.
I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
With drool just
And actually,
fucking coming out of my face.
maybe it's a
Yo, team, we're so fucking smart.
maybe it's a wisdom saving throw. Hold on, because
Hey,
it's
hey.
more like impulse control. I think it's more of a wisdom saving throw for a barbarian.
Okay. So all you hear is him take a tiny step towards it and go, and I roll an 11.
Yeah, you're super fucking hungry.
Yeah. So like what? Like I'm actually gonna eat it? Is that what you mean?
How, like, if Grog is super hungry and that smells delicious, what would you do?
Okay, so he rips off the top of the thing and just goes and fucking eat. He doesn't even look at it. He just fucking eats it.
Okay. So
Save some.
the moment you rip the top off the lid, I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
3.
3?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Man, that's... Those are so...
I can't believe we're gonna have a TPK right here, right now.
So...
Game room.
Well, Poe's gonna die tomorrow morning, but...
you take 35 points of psychic damage.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
And you are...
There's a reason why my ass is unconscious.
If this is all happening simultaneously.
Yep. So you were mid explanation as Grog is just getting annihilated.
Chowing down.
So Grog, is that enough to knock you unconscious?
No, but he's definitely dazed and kind of falls backwards into the wall a bit too.
You are also shot back 10 feet.
Oh, nice. Sick.
And I think there's a pillar there that you hit, so that would be D6. You take 2 more points of bludgeoning damage. Is that enough?
Nope.
Oh,
You're
damn.
such an asshole.
I'm a beefy boy. It's gonna take more than a fucking turkey leg, bro.
Rock's pretty thick, but you probably pissed him off, House.
Uh-oh.
Oh, should I
all
just start
that.
destroying shit?
And actually, the food that ended up being underneath that, you can, like, Sweet Tea, you look over there and you just see, like, almost like rotting, like, moldy, maggoty flesh.
Gross.
Ew.
Yeah.
How does the bird in the cage respond when the scent hits the air?
It's kind of eager. Like, you can see it kind of, like, is, like, kind of poking itself that direction.
Okay. I turn to it and I say in Infernal, "You just wait, little one." And I look to Grog. Sorry, I'm gonna keep calling him Grog. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I look at Grog and I go, "Restraint is your best friend when you're in an unknown prison, we'll call it. Huh?" And then
He just goes, ugh.
Hello.
So I see what's it called? I see Sweet Tea still holding out some of her like travel, like her beef jerky, her cured meat, and I wave it off and I go, no, that is what these like. It's already started digesting itself. The gesture, I'm sure, is appreciated, at least by me.
All right.
So I'm gonna walk over, if I can, everyone. I'm gonna walk over to the rotted flesh, and I'm gonna tell everyone one moment, and I'm gonna do a detect magic ritual.
Okay, detect magic ritual.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna make everyone just watch me breathe slowly and chant lightly and infernal for 10 whole minutes.
That's fine. During those 10 whole minutes, Poe, what's your impulse control like when there's a chest there?
Oh my god.
I've been opening it.
You're already trying to open it? Okay. Roll me a lockpicking check. Or a thieves tools check.
Bro is vomiting his guts out and like, ooh, a chest.
Yep. I'm like laying down while I try to open it.
Okay.
Where's it? These tools.
All his strength is going into his lockpick hand.
Yeah.
14.
14? Yeah, this lock seemed remarkably easy to get off. And
wow.
As you're gonna open the chest?
No. I'm gonna step over here. And I'm
hi,
gonna summon
Rivet.
my mage hand.
You're gonna do it with your mage hand? Looking old with them glasses. Well, my eyes don't hurt. They're blue light reducing. But how are you doing, buddy?
Mage hand.
Mage hand. Okay, so mage hand for. Oh wait, is that an actual mage hand? Wait.
Yeah,
That's
it
cool.
is.
That's cool.
Yo, that's
I don't know
sick.
why it's so high.
Why is it so high? Yeah.
Hold on.
That's amazing.
Hold on. Oh yeah, its hitbox is like weirdly big.
Weirdly
Oh
tall.
my.
I'm good. Resting after stream is playing Phasmophobia. Oh, nice. How did you die? Did you scream? I remember you and I used to play some Phasmophobia. We should do that again sometime soon.
Hold on. There is a mage hand. Continue. I'll figure it out.
It's fine. There! It's right on the chest. It's perfect.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. So your mage hand
You
opens.
didn't need to be conscious for mage hand to stay, right?
It did dies, which I used to only twice. Nice. That's pretty good, man. Your mage hand opens the chest. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, Poe.
13.
13?
Yep.
That's... Oh, man, that's... 31 points of psychic damage.
Can this be dodged?
It's in your
Psychic
brain.
damage being
It's in my brain.
I
Up against the wall.
Wait, no. Can we?
Like, holy
Can psychic damage be dodged? Can I get a shirt with that made on it, Cactus? Can you make that shirt?
Oh, do you want, dude? I say less. I'm putting Canva right now.
Let's see what we just did. Well, I kind of didn't really know what it looked like.
Tomorrow's
the chest
Outlast. Go do all spooky games this month. Oh, nice. Outlast is pretty fun. I haven't played it myself, but I remember watching.
It.
I watched.
Fucking scary.
It's scary. I watched Markiplier play the whole thing. I think way back in the day. Can my brain touch
Fun
it?
fact.
So are you unconscious, Poe?
No. Wait, how much damage did it do?
31.
No, I'm not down.
Oh. Okay.
But I'm technically I
That
should
sounds
be.
so disappointed.
You should be?
Like it's so low. I have 4 HP left.
Oh, okay. Al, actually, you do get flung into the wall. Hold on. I rolled a 4.
Oh.
Get fucked.
Can I dodge that?
You know what? I will give you a dexterity saving throw to see, because you are a cat person. Dexterity saving throw at disadvantage because you're currently puking your guts up to see if you can like land it on the wall.
Okay, I got 12 and 14.
So is that total, like after you've added your modifiers?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not enough. So yeah, you're going unconscious.
What?
4
Okay.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh wow, can I dodge that?
No. That is you impacting the wall.
Can I dodge hitting the wall? Can I dodge Isaac Newton?
Can I dodge physics? All right. So Grog's dazed, Poe's unconscious, Friend's unconscious. Vlad's doing his ritual. Hey, for the last 5 minutes of Vlad's ritual, Sweet Tea, how tempted are you to read the secrets of the Mistwood?
Not.
Are you sure?
I'm quite sure. I'm an aberrant mind sorcerer. I have control over my mind.
Man, that should
I am
give you
curious.
something. Let's
I'm
think on that
curious
for a second.
sentimental- Yeah, I'm curious for sentimental reasons. However, I am aware of that I am in a trial, and therefore I would be like, Secrets of the Mistwoods. Nope.
Okay.
It's a hard no from me, dog, after watching all this shenanigans.
Yeah, I was just gonna say if you want your friends get fucked, so
um, so
Logic.
I would say give me a wisdom saving throw at advantage to kind of resist that impulse.
Okay, 17.
17. You are able to resist the impulse to read, even though it does kind of hurt to your core not to gain that kind of knowledge. You
Single tier.
you kind of keep focused on Vlad and the ritual that he's doing. So, Vlad,
I'm sad.
Vlad, your ritual goes off, and what were you trying to determine again?
I'm trying to at this point I've sussed out that it's a trap. So I want to be able to see on the remaining 2 objects that weren't triggered what kind of circles are currently like cursing them or trapping them. But I also
Okay.
want to be able to see if the triggered ones are still emitting a magical aura.
So how this is for is this divine sense or is this detect magic?
This is just detect magic.
Okay, hold on. I just need to detect magic. I need to remind myself how detect magic works. You sense the presence of magic within 30 feet. So if you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see or faint or around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic and learn its school of magic, if any. So you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature, but you sense the presence of magic. So... Okay. Everything in the room is magic.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Okay, what is the aura though?
The aura of the specific objects that you want to look at?
Yeah, I'm gonna mainly look at the food, the cage, and like the caged animal, like the cage as a whole, and the book. Because at this point, like the only part of the escape room that seems like it might be able to go off without a hitch is feeding the bird.
So the food has sources of transmutation magic on it.
Okay.
The chest. Hold on. The chest has an enchantment on it. The book has illusion on it.
Ayo.
The seeing stone has divination on it, and the bird in the cage has illusion on it.
Okay. So, I'm gonna look at well, I'm gonna look at the only people that are up, which is Grog and Sweet Tea. I'm gonna be like, okay, in order of importance, okay? Chest enchanted. Grindstone divination. Wow. Who'd have thought? But these three things, lie. They're not as they seem.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh wait, I'm unconscious.
You just hear Poe go,
So,
So what do you want to do?
well, how do you break an illusion? How
Smash.
do you break? No, you touched it. You almost died.
Yeah, that's true.
So, in order to break illusion, do we have to see? Is the divination spell something we have to see? Rule to break illusion. If we break illusion, do we find what will counteract the enchantment on the chest, which probably has what we need?
Grog just scratches his head, confused.
Don't worry, you can smash something soon.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what to do.
So what is plan?
Do we go into different rooms or something?
That might be what we have to do, because there are 5 objects. One of them is a centerpiece for a room. There are 4 doors. Everybody ran to an object, ignored doors. So, the center point of compass in room is book that is lying to you, yeah?
Yeah.
Every other piece, every other object correlates with a door, which is another room. So we have to get the cat to wake up, we have to get the pixie to wake up, and then we have to do these other rooms.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm no healer.
I'm no healer either.
I can shake them, but that's about it.
Chat, isn't it weird when they come up with more interesting theories in their head than I could have ever thought of?
But, you know, I think maybe I'm going to carry Fran. If you could carry Poe, where do we go? Right or left?
Yeah.
I think
Can I spark a history check?
You are currently still unconscious.
Nice.
well, I feel like as we're having this discussion, I'll be over here trying to
stabilize him.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was stable.
No, he's upside down. 15?
15's fine. I would say, as part of your investigation earlier, there are some berries on the table. There are 10
Are
of
they
them.
emitting a magic aura?
They are. There are 10 of them, to be exact.
Oh, are they but are they by any chance are they emanating abjuration magic?
Yes they are.
Okay, I'm gonna go just without. I'm just gonna go grab one. As a ranger, I know what they are. I'm gonna put one in Poe's mouth, and then I'm gonna look over to Sweet Tea and be like, "Feed the pixie a berry."
I do.
Those are good berries. You each get 1 HP.
Amazing!
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, you bitch. Only one?
Only one. That's how good berry
Only
works.
one.
That's great.
Aw.
Congratulations.
Take, like, You couldn't even like upcast that shit.
I don't think I think all Goodberry does when
Oh
upcasted is gets more berries.
Oh shit, does it actually?
I
That's
don't
kinda funny.
I don't think it actually increases the potency. I just think it increases the amount of berries you get. And it still costs an action
it
to
from
eat
3
one.
to a bushel.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Yo, what do you think happens if you make like a good berry pie?
Out of good berries? Fuck, you feed a village for fucking weeks. Anyway.
Right?
Everybody's
So
confident.
now that Poe and Fran are conscious, I'm gonna be like, I know you probably have a hurting head, but you have to listen right away. Here's what we have to do: relay exactly what we just talked about.
Okay.
About how each of us need to take a room before even touching any of these things.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we splitting up though?
I feel like it'd probably be more time efficient, but what are you thinking?
I think it's probably less life efficient to split up at this point.
Yeah.
Less life
They have
efficient.
1 HP.
Yeah.
Looked it up. Doesn't. Oh, see, it doesn't seem that Goodberry can be upcast. Okay, apparently it can't be.
Oh, you just can't
So
upcast
even
it?
as a level
Ooh.
20 Arc Druid, you can just still get 10 Goodberries, and that's it.
That's why no druid takes Goodberry.
Alright,
up.
what room do we want
Nice.
to go in next?
Well, we don't know what are behind the doors, so anybody wanna flip a 4-sided coin?
I got it.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Which one is it?
She's pointing at this one.
Nice.
So you guys are gonna try and go through that door?
This is the one. This is the door that makes a tiger a hoe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So who's going up to the door first?
I think I will because I'm the only one who seems like they could take a big hit.
I should probably do it.
Poe, half dead, still coughing up furballs. I should do it, guys.
No, seriously, I should, because if something goes wrong, I only lose 1 HP, and I go down, but if you lose a lot more... You know
This
what I
is
mean?
good idea. You do it, Cat. I move. I'll
So
grab a good berry off the table.
Say it, but
So, Poe, you're gonna try and kind of open the door there.
Yep.
Okay. So are you trying to pick the lock? Are you just trying the doorknob? What are you doing?
I'm
Is
gonna
it
like fall
locked?
into it. My weight's just gonna fall in the door.
No, wait, detect magic.
Okay, no, hold on. Weight falls into the
It's
door.
too late, I
So
fell on the door.
so Poe fell into the door. The door is actually on a swivel, so he goes and puts like his full weight because he's exhausted on the top of the door, and the door actually turns like one of those old Scooby-Doo cartoons and flips Poe inside, and then you guys are still left with a locked door.
Nice.
Whoa. Can he hear us in
Well,
there?
Hello?
Hello.
Are you alive?
Yeah, you guys can kind of barely hear each other through the door.
It's alright, I have telepathic communication.
Ooh.
That is very useful.
Yeah.
You didn't tell us this.
I don't tell you everything.
Yeah, I can see that.
So Poe,
Perfect.
you are in what appears to be a potion shop.
Ooh.
I am
You
in
can
Poe's
see
mind,
you can
who's
see
poking
different
you.
potion mixtures lying around. You can even see what looks to be the medieval equivalent to a cash register. You know, and it looks like, oh my god, before they locked up, they may have forgotten to lock the cash drawer. Oh,
Oh
man,
my.
what
Oh,
silly
no.
guys.
Before, is there enough of a crack under the door for Poe to hear us?
Yeah, he can like kind of hear like muffled variations of like what you're trying to say. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
So, can I fit a good berry under the door?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like, cats, before you get distracted, look at the bottom of door. Take berry. Don't be stupid.
Nice. I take the berry.
I'm gonna speak to Poe in his mind and just say, "All right, Poe, what are you seeing?"
I see pots, and it looks like I'm in an apothecary shop, and there's money in the till.
Well, forget about the money. Does it look like there's anything dangerous in the room?
I thought that was a exciting point. But no, there's green mist. That's about it.
There is green mist, and it is slowly kind of like seeping into, like, not into the floor, but like onto the floor, and then starting to like spread out from there.
Oh,
Nice.
dash
Can I
blunt
do
and
a-
smoking.
Can I do an investigation check?
Sure. How do you want to do that investigation check?
I just want to scan the room and see if I recognize any of the tinctures. in various
Okay.
substances.
Yeah, sure. Give me a quick.
Would that be investigation?
Yeah, I'd say it'd be investigation.
17.
17. You do think you recognize a couple of potions on the far end of the room as being small health potions. As far as the stuff in here, and the other area, this stuff seems like it might be poisonous. This stuff, you have no fucking idea.
Alright, cool.
Poe, I
Yeah.
think you should take the health potions and then pay for them in the cash register.
You want me to pay for them?
Yeah, I want you to pay for the health potions. I think they're 50 gold or something.
They are 50 gold, but because this is such a remote area, they actually cost 200 gold in this shop.
Oh man, that's a bummer.
Great.
I think you should
feel like
steal
the
them. Never mind.
I feel like the economics of it being in a small area and it being more pricey is actually fucking crazy. Because they would never sell anything. Like,
Yeah.
What if the whole potion shop is an illusion?
Yeah, the supply is
shit.
over. The supply is higher than the demand, so it would deflate the price.
Yeah. Hmm.
Drink everything, man. Drink it all.
Can I take I'm gonna use my mage hand to take one of the potions
Okay.
and
Just one of the health potions?
yes.
What if it's
And
okay?
I'm gonna put 100 gold coins in the till
Only 100?
for one potion.
I said they were 200 each.
Oh, I thought it was 100. Whoops. Okay. I'll do 200.
Okay. So
Alright.
you're dropping 200 in
Now I
the
have
till, and you gotta, and the mage hand is floating the potion back over to you,
Yes.
Oh no.
and you haven't moved from the spot in the corner, right?
No.
Okay. The door
Wait, where's
kicks.
the till?
The till was at the far end, like over here.
Oh, I probably have to actually.
Well, your mage hand could drop it off. Like, that's what I thought
Okay,
you were
yeah,
saying.
let's-
If your mage hand drops it off, grabs
yeah.
the potion, and brings it back, that's
Yep.
easy enough to do. All while you're just kind of standing there. So in that regard, once you do that and the potion ends up in your hands, the door actually flips you back out the other side.
Nice.
Aha!
Sick.
Alright. Sick. So you
Excellent.
can have this one. You can take this health potion. My
Oh, you
other
can have
injured
friend?
friend. Yeah.
Oh, for me?
Yes. And then
Oh, thank you.
I already have one, but I'm not gonna take it.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun,
Cactus
dun.
is very much
So it's
trying
just
to...
a.
Huh? Cactus is trying to fix the mage hand? Is that what you're trying to do?
Well, yeah, that too. It's just Zai, what type of health potion are they?
They are small health potions. So they
Okay.
heal
Well, I'm gonna
2d4
drink
plus
anyways.
plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
$200. Fucking theft.
2,
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's ridiculous.
4,
He a druid or a charlatan?
6.
Literally, I think, yeah, literally.
Of course, I get that room.
6 health points.
Nice.
Excellent.
Thank you. It's a
So
full
if I-
health.
What
Oh.
room are we going into next, guys?
Like, what did you learn about the room? You just flip
I
through
don't
door, come
fucking
back
know.
with health potion, not even big one. What are you
I don't
doing?
know. I bought a health potion. That's about it. There's mysteries in that room that I am unable to solve.
So you went to a shop?
Yep. Apparently.
Well, alright.
So more importantly,
like
more importantly, Vlad, the rogue just told you he went to a shop and paid full asking price for something.
And there was nobody in the room.
And there was
That's
nobody
a win.
there.
That's a
Nobody
win.
was in the room
Character
where it
arc.
happened.
So you
Nice.
did not
The
take
room where it
potion
happened.
and you came back. So wait, hang on.
Roll-
I'm feeling sick at the realization.
Vlad-
Does this
Vlad,
mean we
roll
have
it-
to
roll
do
it-
nice things?
Vlad, roll an insight check on everything Poe just said.
Yeah, okay. 21.
Nice.
Yeah, as much as you don't fucking believe it, he doesn't seem like he's lying.
We have to do nice things. This is disgusting. Okay. Next room, I guess.
Which room
Shall
are
we
you
go
guys
just
gonna
go
try?
Shall we just go in
Also, this one isn't
clockwise
labeled
order?
for some reason, but
Sure. I'm down.
that's the other door there. So are you going to that one? Okay.
Yeah,
Going
yeah.
This one. Who wants to go through northern room?
Uh,
God damn it. Sorry.
okay. So, this door is unlocked.
It's gone forever.
I'm gonna pop the latch and just slowly kick it open with my boot while staying in the room so we can all see into it.
Okay. So you kind of peer in through the doorway. You see what looks to be kind of like a old style bedroom. Like there's a bed that's made out of wood and like kind of like a hammock and like some animal skins. There's like a bearskin rug at the far end. What looks to be like, you know, a small like bowl for eating. You know, place for doing druidic prayers, and a small like cooking pot in the middle of the room.
Is the fire lit under the cooking pot?
It is, and it's bright green.
Okay.
Maybe not this room yet. If it requires us to cook something, we don't have anything.
So maybe there's a pantry or a kitchen. See, at this point, if we have to do nice things, I thought we'd have to make the bed or something. That is more logical. So maybe we should find the kitchen.
Probably closer to where I ate the food. Guys.
Grog, if you want to check that door,
Okay. Yeah.
and just be careful.
Can I perceive if it's unlocked, Zach?
I don't think you'd be able to perceive that without trying the handle.
Okay, so I'm gonna try with the handle and do the same thing that Vlad did, kind of kick it open with the bottom of my foot.
Okay, so the second you touch the handle, I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
18.
18.
Yeah.
So you actually start to feel like your muscles start to like lock up, and you've kind of felt something similar to this before, like when somebody hit you with like lightning or kind of something shocking. It seems like there might be something on the other side of this door that is like it's got some kind of electrical current on it, but you're able to kind of push your way through and like slam the door handle down and push it open. And when you do so, you do see that there is some form of electrical current here that seems to be broken. And this appears to be some kind of workshop room.
Okay. So so Grog relates to the team that there is an open electrical current, and it kind of gave him a nice little tickle. And to
I
be
would
careful.
love to see Grog say electrical current. That would be crazy.
Hey D, can you give
Guys,
that
I
to
got
us?
stabbed by something, and it kind of tickled a bit. So be careful.
Sorry, I just really love the idea of him just saying that and everyone going like, "What? What?" And he goes, "Huh?" Like he doesn't even know what happened.
If you are stabbed, why are you not bleeding?
No, zapped.
Zap.
I heard stabbed. I'm sorry. It's the language barrier.
Yeah, it's a language barrier.
Might be the intelligent point barrier.
I'm quite intelligent, God.
No, I meant between Grog and Vlad.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say, guys, I'm not that smart, but if someone wants to come in with me to check it out,
I'll come in.
I'm just the muscle.
Let's
And he
see.
doesn't.
Sweetie, you read books, yeah?
I read books. I don't know how that's gonna help in a workshop.
That's fair. Okay.
I start patting.
I start patting Poe on the back. I'm like, you did a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's an important time to do a good job. Listen, I resonate, and then we just kind of continue talking in the background.
Yeah, Poe, while you guys are talking, can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Yep. 20. Ooh, nat 20. 23.
Nice. You fight back the urge to cry at the loss of your money.
Cool. Awesome. Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, can we?
You're being very stoic, even though you've got the sniffles.
Nice.
So Vlad and Grog, you guys are going into the workshop?
I feel like we'll do that guy thing where like we both stand looking down at the problem with our fists on our hips, AD.
Yeah.
We're just like
Like when you open a car hood to shield yourself from like the girl in the car, so you can
Welcome
look
back,
busy
Queen.
and kind of look at the problem and try and figure it out.
Where to start.
That's good.
Yeah, so it appears that there is there is electricity sparking between these 2 points, but clearly it's not just supposed to be sparking all over the place. It appears that there's something missing.
Okay, is my detect magic picking up anything?
Yes, the whole house is still magic.
Okay, so it's just a useless skill that I wasted a point on. Okay, no, I'm just kidding.
Like, is there particular items, or like, are you trying to look for something specifically? Like, that's the language that detect magic gives, is that it can if you want to analyze something specifically, I can't just go through it and give you everything in the room. I could, but it has to be like one by one.
Can we see, like, can I observe if there's anything like that would be in relation to that open circuit in the room?
That's
that. Mm-hmm.
Sure. Give me an Arcana check.
16.
Yeah, so there's a couple of things. So one, it looks like there is some unshaped metal on the workbench and a circular bracket. which looks like the bracket is the same size as the electrical current. And there's there's another one laying on the floor over here.
Oh. Maybe we have to put that together on that tickler thing.
I see.
And I point to the circular piece on the ground and also the board, like the unshaped metal.
Okay. So
that's
typically,
that's a good idea.
Typically, the tools on the workbench would allow you to, magically bend the metal, but in this case, they're not working because they're not powered. So how you go bend the metal?
Can I just grab it and fucking bend it?
You can certainly try, Mr. Barbarian.
Rip it and rip it?
Okay, so can I go into a rage and fucking try?
Yeah, that gives you advantage on strength throws. So
Alright, let's do it. So I'm just gonna fucking rage because I'm so pissed at nothing, and I'm gonna grab this board off of the workbench. Who needs the fucking workbench? And I grab it and I'm cranking it, and
You have to roll it like a scroll, I think, like a tube.
okay.
Ball.
So nat 20.
yeah, you can bend the tube.
And he's just fucking bending this thing, and he fucking
He bends it perfectly.
Sweetie, and he just he looks through the door at Sweetie, and he kind of gives his little eyebrows at her and goes, yeah, and then fucking rolls it into a cylinder and then gives it to Vlad.
One-handed, just a single push.
One-handed rolls it into his bicep.
Yeah, and he just flexes a few times with it. All right, rolled, done.
I give him finger gun back.
Nice.
God.
That's
He
crazy.
gets a darker green blush on his cheek.
Aw.
Cool. Awesome. Okay, so do you want to do this, Vlad, or you want me to do it?
Well, I think that we have to orient these brackets at the same angle with the tube.
Right.
It's like a pipe. Nah?
Yeah. With
For
an
what?
open lightning bolt. Okay. So, I feel like we're gonna take. Sorry, just side note. Where I feel like we're gonna take side damage here.
Well, I could do it. I haven't taken damage. Want?
I still have healing spells.
True.
Oh, I
That's
forgot
true.
you were up out there. Yeah, that is good. I have a question. Does anybody have a way to affix all this metal together, or? I'm not the smith. I don't even see a bellows. I don't even know how we will do this.
To put the
Anybody know how to mend things?
So the question is to put the metal into the electrical bit.
No. I'll get the zappies, but question.
I can mend things.
You know how to mend things.
I know how to mend things.
Okay, if I draw you a picture, are you able to mend these things together?
I could try.
Is that how that works? I think that's how that works.
Yeah, that can work.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a piece of wood in here, and I'm gonna produce flame to burn the end to make charcoal.
Okay.
And I'm gonna draw on this table. I'll actually draw it. And I'm gonna draw on this table for sweet tea, and I'm just gonna be like, okay, so the one bracket is supposed to go like this, and I'm gonna do the square thing, looking at that arcing between the two couplings. I'm gonna look back at the table. I'm gonna go, okay, so we want the tube to do this, like this, and the other coupling to be up here. So when the electricity comes through, and I'm gonna spit on the charcoal to make it a lighter gray. When the electricity comes through, it bounces off the inside like a lightning rod.
God.
Huh?
I love this
Can
explanation.
you do this? And then all the electricity gets concentrated on the bottom.
Of course.
Oh,
Of course. Yeah,
Of course, yeah.
yeah. God.
You didn't want to be monetized, right?
No, it's
Amazing.
fine. To me, it looks like a dragonfly at my angle. So anyway, okay. So you're gonna mend it and bend it into that shape and install it.
I'm gonna try.
Well, I just want you to make this shape, and then I will tackle the magic coming out of the wall.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, mending goes off. I don't think there's any throw or anything you need to do for mending. I think it just does its thing.
Yeah.
And Vlad, you're gonna install this thing. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
What's beautiful about that? That is my proficiency.
Ooh.
16?
16. So you only take half damage. I rolled 19, so half of 19 is 9. We'll round down for you. So you take 9 electric damage, electric damage, as you're installing this thing, but you are able to successfully install it.
Nice.
That's dope. I'm gonna make the installation part on the map. Excellent. Nice.
Amazing.
Yeah. Contained. That wasn't so bad. So what is purpose of this? Does anything turn on here? Is anything changed? How's it look out in the room?
The house actually does start to rumble a little bit. Like the whole house. Like almost like there's a little earthquakes going off.
We were in Howl's Moving Castle.
Amazing.
So cool.
Okay. So there's
cool,
one
Spec.
more room, guys.
Yep.
Thank you, team.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, there's 2 more rooms
job.
technically, but it is because there's this room and this room. Being that it is after midnight, I did want to bring that to folks' attention. I can continue for a little bit more if we want to keep going, or I know there's also a lot of folks that have to work tomorrow, myself included. We can either continue for like another 10-20 minutes, or we can call it here for the night and do the other 2 rooms starting next session. So
I think this is like a really good stopping point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's not that I want to stop, but it makes a lot of sense.
Makes
here,
more sense.
if I may argue.
Yeah, we
Right.
just
I
we
really
just
like
finished
two
a
or three.
room, so yeah, there's these 2 remaining, and we can do those when we come back. So, let's launch a raid. I think Rouse is still on. Let's see.
2 Queen.
Good night, Queen.
Good night, Queen.
Night, guys.
Just a reminder to folks, if anybody out there is tuned in, the server for Palworld goes live tomorrow for the Discord here. So if there's anybody else that wants to last minute join in for that, we will be doing a live stream of kicking off the server with everybody. If you're interested, just let me know, and I can give you the Pal Tamer role in the Discord.
Right.
And yeah, we'll go from there. But thank you everybody for playing. I guess Paul didn't get that memo last week because people mentioned that you've played Palworld in the past, Paul. But yeah, I have a server that I've paid for the year that everybody on the server is welcome to join if they so desire at some point. So if anybody's interested, just let me know. Let's go raid Rouse and annoy the shit out of him. Who's he playing Barony with?
Himself.
Probably a swirl or solo, yeah.
No, there's somebody
my
with him
God.
named Paige, unless that's an NPC. Could be
Oh.
an NPC.
No, Paige
Haven't played it
sounds
before.
familiar. I don't know.
I
Anyways,
haven't met a Paige. Anyway, let's go bug Rouse.
goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Brian.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.